Fam, I got to tell you right now, can we stop arguing now about whether Jimmy G is worth paying or not? Can we please stop arguing about whether Jimmy G is worth paying or not? This is the thing that's been killing me for the last month since he got here. We don't know what we got. I told you what you got. I knew it. Next time I say something about a player, you need to listen. And listen also. I want to get this out there right now before we start talking. I'll get a chance to say it again. Next, I'm waiting. I'm going to post up on Marquise Goodwin tonight. I'm waiting on your ass. Come in and tell me about how Marquise Goodwin sucks. 99 yards. I just wish he could have got one more reception just across 100. You know what? I got a feeling as I look at the stats, Reuben Foster, of course, led with 7 tackles, 7 solos. K'Wan Williams, we thought he was getting beat, but K'Wan was involved. Adrian Colbert, good game. Brock Coyle, not bad. But Cassius Marsh, did you see that? Came in and went for the ball. Catch it later for the sack, although he's got a sack. I'm not sure why they call it a sack. Oh, did Cassius go ahead and drop Trubisky after that? I knew he dropped the ball out of his hands, but Cassius Marsh, he got credit for a sack. So, hey, let's go right now and see what is going on with you, fam. Who we got first? Good. We got Dre. Come on in, Dre, man. I'm telling you right now. I know you got some stuff to talk about. Let's hear it.
Yeah, bro. So like I said, we were talking a little bit before the show. So actually, 4 things stuck out. One thing was we led the time of possession with 38 minutes, 47 seconds. Another thing is we had 2 receivers in the top 10 in receiving yards. We had Goodwin and we had Taylor. Goodwin had 99 yards. Taylor had 92 yards. I said that Garoppolo was going to go for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he went for 293 and 0 touchdowns.
He was right there.
We're in the red zone 5 times. Well, we should have had 35 points, but we scored 15.
So true.
I'll take the win. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when we get to the red zone, bro, we got to start punching it in. And if you have a quarterback that's spreading the needle the whole drive, you can't stop that by doing a screen or trying to run the ball to the outside when you got Trevathan, who ended up getting hurt, and then you had the other dude that was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They look like they got a Reuben Foster on their squad too.
Yeah, what is that? So, what's his name?
God, that dude.
Man,
he was everywhere on the field today.
God, he was killing us.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep on calling it out, bro. These penalties come at a weird time, don't they?
Right when we're about to
keep
score.
On coming when we get to the red zone. You can depend on it. I mean, you can only be blind. Hey, bro, we just go keep this shit 100, bro.
Oh.
You could only be blind to a second. Hey, when we got to the red zone the second time in the first half, and they called that penalty, bro, I instantly went and rolled up and went smoke, bro. Like, this shit is getting ridiculous, bro. If you think if you think that us being the first team that having somebody protest don't have nothing to do with it, bro, you blind as fuck. That's playing it. They don't want to see us win, bro. But now that we got Garoppolo in, they just gonna have to respect it.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to respect it, bro. And if Pierre Garçon was there today, we would have mollywopped him.
Yes,
we would have mollywopped. We would have been in the end zone, bro.
Oh,
that's what we was missing. We was missing that dog. You know what I'm saying? Pierre is that dog. But we saving him from next year, and then we got Malcolm Smith coming back next year. So I'm feeling real good right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real good right now. Adrian Colbert paying good. I think they're gonna get rid of Ward. Kwaski, he's a player. He's gonna be back. We're gonna be straight, bro. Like I said, we need Pierre back, and we need one more big offensive player, which I think that will be Saquon if we can get the 2nd round draft pick, and then we can get us a nice offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, go DBs and linebackers, man. DBs and linebackers, man. I think our defensive line is straight. You know what I'm saying? We just need to be healthy. But DBs and linebackers, you know what I'm saying, is what we need to go for. Yeah. And a high-power running back and a wide receiver and shit, we'll be straight, bro.
Saquon's back.
If anything, we can get offensive linemen in free agency. If we don't draft them.
It'd be nice. But they got to draft one because, nobody's going to let offensive linemen walk. Not that they're any good. So that's why I'm really worried about that.
Yeah.
All right, Dre.
Yeah, well, All right, bro. Well, go Niners, man. It looked like we're gonna string together a couple of wins. You
Yeah,
know,
I know,
and I
because they're
just
gonna
hope
beat somebody
I
else
hope it
too.
don't. Yeah, I hope it don't mess up our draft day. You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
now we got to be. We've seen enough. Bring CJ
Yeah,
back in and let him
yeah,
work for the rest of the season. All right,
yeah,
that's what I would do. You know,
yeah.
because
Let
CJ
CJ
gets
get
more
beat
work
up because
in
he's a bum.
and keep
Yeah,
Garoppolo out the way before he fools around and beats somebody else and screw up the draft. You're right.
yeah. For we fuck around and go 5-11. You know what I'm saying?
Would
And
that be
end
crazy
up
or what?
being the fifth or sixth pick. You know what I'm saying? Because Garoppolo ain't playing.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. All right, Dre,
All
man. I'll
right,
talk to
bro.
you later, man. All right.
All right, for sure. Peace.
Let's go to Kenny. All right, Kenny. What's up?
What up, Ronbo?
Well, Kenny, I'm just amazed, man. From the beginning of the game to the ending, I was already worried and intense, and sure enough, the flags were just making all the reality. All my horror dreams were coming true, and then they finally, hey, Kenny, they won that game like a winner wins it in the last few
Yeah.
minutes. That was another sign.
Yep. Yep. All I gotta say is first downs, red zone, time of possession, receptions, quick releases, pocket presence. Ronbo, Jimmy G looked expensive today.
He is.
Man,
He is.
that it was awesome. And another thing I was thinking, man, it's not necessarily he needs to learn Kyle's offense, because it looked more like this team needs to learn how
Jimmy's
to
offense.
run the Jimmy G experience. You know what I'm saying?
Learn to run Jimmy's offense. But that's it, Kenny. Just think when he does learn Kyle's offense. Go ahead.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Another thing. The only thing I had question about. What's that?
No, that's what I was just saying. Wait till he learns Kyle's offense, and that's what I can't wait. It'll take a while though.
Yeah, I was just wondering why Trent Taylor. I mean, he did great today as far as receptions, but why does he keep fair catching the ball at like the 7-yard line? Dude, let the thing go in the end zone, man. We'll get on the 20. The special teams ain't even near him.
It's a good point.
It pissed me off when he kept doing that.
You know what? I think Trent Taylor is pretty sure of his ability, and he probably thinks he could get better than that. I guess. I mean, that's the only answer I can come up with on that one. And he usually can.
No, he was fair catching it at the 7-yard line.
Oh, that's right.
And all you got to do is get out of the way and let the ball go in the end zone, and we'd get to 20.
We get it more than 20. You get it to 25.
That was the question I had, and then I agree with the first caller, man. Every time we get in the red zone, man, we start getting penalties.
Oh. And you can depend on it.
Is it conflict of interest to have? Is it a conflict of interest to have a guy who is in New York in a building deciding plays for a team he just got fired from?
Yeah, I know, huh?
Trent Baalke?
You know what? I keep wondering.
Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest?
Well, yeah. I wonder if they're going right to Trent or who's doing that. You're right. I don't understand that either. Is it Trent? Because we need to find somebody
That's what I want to know.
To choke him out before games. God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Lewis Murphy, that catch, that was a catch.
Yeah, that was a catch. Straight up. That's the play I was talking about, man. If it's Trent Baalke, man, we're screwed. Yeah.
Ed Hokley.
I don't know, man. Hyde didn't impress me today. He needs to show up the entire game, not just on little spurts here and there. You know what I mean? He needs to be there the whole game. Breeder looked a lot faster. Man, Jimmy G looked good, dude. We got a future right there. They need to get him signed right now. Man, that
Tonight,
dude has got it. He's got it.
On the plane.
I don't need to see anymore. He's got it.
I hope Jed flew to Chicago to meet him. Listen, there's no need to fooling around with this. You're not gonna, and you don't need to work out fooling around with Kirk Cousins. Sign Garoppolo right now. I agree.
Yeah,
Kenny, we're gonna go. The lines are filling up quick. Let me see you on Raw, man. There gonna be a lot of hollering at nobody tomorrow.
All right, man.
Have a good night, Kenny.
Hey, Room Boston for defensive Defensive Rookie of the Year, Reuben Foster.
He needs to have the rest. If he plays it out the season, it may be. All right, Kenny. See you tomorrow. Let him go for Red and Go.
Later, Ronbo.
All right, you're kidding. SoCal Richie.
What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah. My boy, man.
Finally, we get a win. We got an early Christmas present.
I know, huh? Thoughts on the game? Jimmy G
played fantastic. I think he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And, which would score is as long as time possession.
Rich, we got an INT problem tonight, man. Rich? Rich.
Yeah, no INT, man. Yeah, we got an INT problem.
Yeah, no, internet problem.
Not Eric Reed, man. He owes me one. Witherspoon owes me one too, man. I was waiting for him to kind of come up, but it looks like he got hurt during the game. So
his ankles.
Yeah, but Eric Reed, man, I was waiting for him to come up because they started passing the ball to the tight end. But I always notice that Saleh's always, I don't know, dude. He doesn't put the players in the positions they need to be in to be successful.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Are they doing it?
Yeah, Richard, you fell off again. Because I keep wondering, is he?
Oh, you know what you're bringing up?
Try again, Rich. Rich, you know what you might do? You might.
No. I can hear you. I can hear you. You keep breaking off.
Yeah, we're doing the same to each other. You're breaking up too. We're losing each other. Anyway, I just keep.
Am I shit?
Yeah, I keep wondering: is it the player's fault or is it Saleh's scheme? I'm trying to understand that. Are they struggling with that or what? Wow.
I don't know. Right now, I hope John Lynch kidnaps Vic Fangio, just brings him over, just tells him, hey, for the 9.
Yeah.
And what Vic Fangio can do with the players that we have on defense.
God.
We not only played Chicago today, we played Vic Fangio's defense, and we also played against the refs again. This is getting terrible, man. Those calls, I don't know where they're coming from or.
Rich, you might have to get your phone. Rich, you at the phone, and it's a real bad connection, Rich. I'm getting half of what you're saying. Rich, ring back on the phone.
No, you got.
All right,
okay,
Rich,
I'll come back on the phone.
Okay,
right.
good. Okay. All right. In the meantime, let's go to where we're going now. Let's go to Norm. Norm? I think I may have gotten disconnected.
Right here.
Oh, there you are. All right.
Right here.
Yeah,
right here.
Go ahead, Norm. What's up, man?
Riders all day. Messi win.
Man.
We got it, though.
We got 2 wins. Now, we're
2 wins. 2-10.
Yeah. We tied last year. Though. I was worried about that.
I got a clown, though. I got a clown on the Bears, though, man. What's wrong with the Bears, man? How do you keep the 49ers out of the end zone for 60 minutes and still lose the game? Because
they know they had no business keeping us out in the first place.
Out of the end zone the whole game, and you still lost. And Robbie Gould kicks the game-winning field goal just like it was predicted right here on Red Gold Radio a couple of days ago.
15 points.
How funny is that?
5 field goals?
How funny is that?
That's terrible.
5 field goals.
And Jimmy G does not like it.
Somebody said it. I don't know who it was. I think it was the guy after me who said it, that Robbie Gould was going to kick. And no, you said it at first.
He should
Robbie
the winning field goal.
Winning field goal. And it happened.
I was hoping it would be because of touchdowns, and then maybe we kick I didn't know we was going to get all Robbie Gould all the time. That's the only problem that I had.
Well,
damn.
Yeah. So my prediction was wrong. It's not 28-17. 28-13. No, that was wrong prediction, but we won. So that's important. That's one thing, and we could build off of this. The team could build off of this. You know, that's good. They can go in the locker room, have some motivation. They got a road dub. You might win again against the Titans.
Yeah.
And
a road dub. That is probably.
Probably
That
beat
is
the
serious.
Rams in L.A.
You see,
I don't know.
because no, you're right, no, because here's the thing with people, and people will laugh at if they're watching the show, they're not 49er fans. But the thing is, if they iron out some issues they have with timing and penalty flags, they could be very dangerous. The only reason they get in the end zone is because of them stupid ass flags. So that's why I'm thinking, this.
Texans might take an L too.
Who?
Texans might take an L against the Niners too.
Yeah, no, yeah. We just got to do something with Jadeveon Clowney. If somebody can find a way to do something with Jadeveon Clowney, we're very much possible to win that game. Because we're going to be all over their quarterback. Yeah.
Right. And Jimmy G was cool on the I wasn't watching the actual game. I was working doing the soundboards for at the sanctuary. But I'm streaming the game. You feel me? I'm getting all the stats and all the numbers.
Yeah.
Jimmy G, 293 yards.
Yeah.
So, okay. That was predicted for him to have a 300-yard game. And the only time this fool got a pick was because
Lewis Murphy didn't hold on to the ball.
He had to get his first pick of his career with his new squad. With the new squad he's supposed to be the face of. But it's all right, though.
But look how, you know what? But you can't be mad at him, Norm. Look how it happened. You see, this happens. How many times has it happened before? That's 3 times this year. Falling down with the ball and let the man manhandle you and take the ball away from you. Oh no!
Right. That was rough. Yeah, that was a receiver's fault. And that was one thing that I knew about Jimmy G. He was going to do the work that he did based on the talent that he has or lack thereof that he has around him.
Yeah.
He's still kicking it. Mm-hmm. He's still doing it. He's still driving that thing down the field.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, all we got to do this draft is get some talent around him, get some O-linemen, get some receivers, get some, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It'll be all right. We'll be all right.
I'm
like Colin Cowherd keeps saying that the 49ers are going to be the Rams next year.
I mean, it's that way. It's so true. I so agree. Ooh, that boy can play. Boom! Accurate.
Yeah, he's good.
Boom!
So I rocked with Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? I like Jimmy G when he was in New England. You feel me? But just like I said, man, everything that I said was going to be on fleek. With Marquise Goodwin, I told you he was the Brandon Cooks of Frisco. Mm-hmm. Told you that.
I know.
And we seen it.
Get me started. I've been arguing for Marquise Goodwin every day. Every day I argue with somebody about Marquise Goodwin.
But when Jimmy G had that third down, when he converted for that third down to get them in the field goal range, for that final field goal, I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
It's a done data. And I kind of seen it happening. Yeah. Like, usually you get anxious. Usually I get anxious when I'm streaming like that, when I'm doing sound record.
Yeah.
But I was like, something in my head was like, he's going to get it. He got it. And he got it. And I was like, all right, cool.
Norm, we got to stop. Do what, Norm? Come on back tomorrow night, man, for Raw, man. We got a house full. Trying to get everybody in. All right.
All right, y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah. There's Norm. Tell you what, let's go to McCarver. See you, McCarver.
What's up, Ronbo? Sports?
Hey, McCarver, you know what I feel good about McCarver tonight? McCarver will not have to crow.
I already did my victory lap. You know what I'm saying? It feels so good. Hey, Ronbo, imagine this game if Pierre Garçon was in.
It got ugly. The Bears would have to quit at the half, man. Because the way Pierre Garçon and the way Jimmy G likes to put that ball right on the money, Garçon would have been like, damn, he would have had a lot of yards tonight. Oh.
They couldn't have covered. But at that point, man, this is excellent, man. Another win. And, man, I just knew I didn't imagine us winning off of field goals.
Same here.
But we was going to beat the Bears, though. But it was like, Jimmy G, man, he played good. I lost count on how many first downs we got. But he moved that ball really well.
Really well.
And for some reason, I seem to be cursed of getting in the end zone. For some reason, we can take it down there, but we can't get in the end zone. That's even with the last year with Harbaugh.
Yeah, we got to do flags.
But I know that's going to change, though.
Yeah, because you know what, McCarver, what would you do about players that consistently? I say, listen, guys, let's all agree on something right now. Now, everybody who gets a flag, if you get any 2 flags, same player gets 2 flags in one game. We got to think of something punishment when you get back, guys, because we're not focusing, we're not concentrating. There's no excuse for us every week pushing somebody in the back on kickoff returns. There's no excuse for us jumping on the count. You guys, we go through this every day. Please explain to me why we shouldn't be punishing people at this point. Because you're not concentrating. And you got to concentrate to play on this team. I would lay it out to him, McCarver. I ain't lying. That's annoying.
Yeah, that's gonna play a big part. That's gonna play a big part on the evaluation. And I mean, it's an example out there. You know, we got we got rid of Rashard Robinson, and you know, a lot of those flags.
Oh, God.
They're still out there, but you know, I mean, that's all that's kind of killing us is the little stuff like that. But Jimmy Garoppolo, in my opinion, he looked really good. I like what one of your callers said. He said he looks expensive, and that's a good way to put it right there.
Yeah,
and, man, I'm just looking forward to the future, man. That's it, man. I can't wait till next week when we play the Texans. I just feel it. I feel another win coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm worried about Clowney. It really does worry me a lot. I just hope we can do something with Clowney. But Jimmy gets rid of that ball so quick. That's why the Bears are better than what they look like tonight, actually. I've been watching the Bears because I knew we was getting ready to play them. The Bears been beating people up. We just couldn't get to us. Jimmy gets rid of that ball too quick, which is what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Made our offensive line look a lot better.
Yeah. So, and he probably knows how to play him a little bit more than the whole Niner organization. So he knows.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Tell you, man.
But yeah, man, I had to call in, man, and get my little 2 cents in, man. And,
yeah.
Man, I don't know what I'm about to do, man. I'm about to celebrate some more, man. So.
And we deserve
my
this,
man
McCarver.
Ronbo, man.
All right. McCarver, we'll see you later, man.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Later.
And we go to my hometown, where I spent my little self going to Santa Lucia High School, Washington Junior High, Salinas High School, 813 area code. Hello, homeboy.
Yo, Ronbo, what's up?
Who is this?
It's your boy Tommy Arcade. Ronbo, what's good?
Oh, no, it's Tommy Arcade. I haven't talked to you in forever, man.
That's right. Hey, 831 up in the building again. Ronbo, we did it. We did it today, bro. That's the Niner W.
Tommy, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that quarterback action, man? Were you sold on Jimmy G right away? And were you one of the guys needed to wait and see?
I was. I remember I told you I was ecstatic. I was jumping for joy when we got him. You know, I predicted we were going to score on the first drive, man. He threw that ball right where, you know, the juice needed it. Kyle Juszczyk, that was a good deflected pass. You know what I mean? He threw it right in his hands. But that was just good, you know, Chicago defense right there.
Yeah,
that would have been our touchdown on the first drive right there.
Dang right. You know, and they're gonna get that better.
Oh man, yeah, we should have scored on the first drive. I really wanted us to score on the first drive so we could get that momentum going. And also too, that catch, I don't know who it was, but it bobbled it between his legs. That was a catch, man. That was definitely a catch. Right?
Yeah, that's Lewis Murphy. Yeah.
That was definitely a catch. And then supposedly Trent Taylor was sick with the flu. I think Kyle Shanahan said that earlier in the post game.
I missed that. Oh, he went out and did a Michael Jordan
think they
then.
said he had the flu, and I guess that he was puking all morning or something like that. And he did good today.
Damn right, 92 yards.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Oh my God, this is a win. We ran the clock down. We had more ball possession. Gold looked at the Giants sideline right after the game-winning field goal. He was mocking them and taunting them. Oh my God.
I'm surprised the refs didn't throw flags on him. You can't. Hey, the game's over, but you can't mock the sideline. 15 yards on your next game.
Oh my God. I guess because they let him go, right? He was, he had it up for him, Ronbo.
Yeah, of course. They released him 2 years ago. He played with the Giants 1 year, and then he ended up with us this year. So yeah. 11 seasons.
Man, the nail in the coffin for me is how many times did Jimmy G convert on third down? How many times?
I think it's just about every time.
4 or 5 times?
Oh, more than that. Because he had the ball.
Oh, my
Remember,
God.
we had the ball all damn day. You know, the Bears got the ball sometimes. Their biggest damage was on the kickoff return. If it wasn't for Cohen, we'd have beat them it would have been a 12-3 or something. Or 7.
Oh, my God.
They did get one legitimate touchdown. That's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I lost my cool when who was that guy? He ran it back on us.
Cohen, Tarek Cohen.
Oh.
I knew that freak was gonna hurt us. I told everybody yesterday, you watch out for Tarek Cohen, man. Jordan Howard is bad
that
enough,
nimble
but Cohen
little
is
shit.
man.
Oh my god, yeah, he's fast and he's little and he's like so
5'6".
nimble. It's like the players probably couldn't even see him, but you know what I mean. It's like I thought we had him when he was running back, because I was like, yo, get him, we almost had him. But then he turns it around and it's like, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I was already like punching the floor. I was going nuts, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. I really would have went for a touchdown. I would have kept handing it to Kyle Juszczyk on third down instead of just going straight for the field goal. I still would have went one more chance for a touchdown, and then we'll take the game-winning field goal after that, whatever. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. We ran it by the nick of time, and we're on top now. We won. So, we need this momentum, going into next week. Yeah. So we gotta lick the wounds, which ones we have. But Trent Taylor, I was pretty impressed with Trent Taylor today. He caught some good balls, but that other one too, I think it was to Kittle, where Garoppolo rolled out and he jumped up and pulled it out of the air, but he went out of bounds. Oh, that reminded me of the catch right there.
Man. The future. That's the future. You see him go up that high and get that ball? He could. Now Garoppolo knows what he can do. Run that play toward the middle of the field and put that jump ball up. George has got the athleticism you need.
Oh, man, he stole it out of the air like a turkey. Yeah, that's right, Ronbo.
Hey, tell you what, fam. Let me talk to you later, man. I want to see if I can get everybody in tonight before we call it a day, man.
Hey, cheers, Ronbo. Good game. This beer's for you, brother.
All right, bro. I'm going to take it, too. All right. Woo. I mean, it's going to be... Look at DeMille. Okay, DeMille has dual action going on. DeMille, he might sleep with that smile on first. DeMille does not like Bama, even though they're right down the street from his house. And he's also a 49er fan, so everything's going right for DeMille right now. DeMille is... He's been smiling for days. DeMille, what's up, man? What are you thinking here, man?
Yes, sir. Man, it is a great day. I just had to say that it is a great day. It's always. First of all, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, and I'm loving the hat too, DeMille. That's okay. That's off the hook, man. DeMille is
cool. I appreciate it.
Is Santa DeMille.
hey, I'm just delivering Christmas wins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, DeMille. Hey, DeMille,
I'm actually.
Remember you said you needed
today, but
you at work. Okay.
I was at work today, but man, I was so glad I was able to watch the game and still check it out and everything. And I'll celebrate when I leave here in a couple of hours. But man, that was a good win. We needed that.
It's so gritty and tough. They just fought tooth and nail all the way down to the fourth quarter. They would not give up. Whew, man, I like that team. Grit.
And you know what, Ronbo? Nobody has to convince me about Jimmy G or Marquise Goodwin. I know those guys are studs. And
Thank you.
Jimmy G showed it today, and Marquise Goodwin showed it today.
That's right.
You'll never get that from me.
Right. I got some more people I got to talk to.
Truth.
But and the Big Show know who he is, and I got a few other people too that like to come in and just argue me down into the dirt about how bad Marquise Goodwin is, and don't nobody pay nobody without seeing him play. And I knew he could play at least that well. So I understand that argument, and now we can stop with that. He's worth the money. You agree with that, right?
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, no knock against CJ, but you can clearly see, like I said the week before, Garoppolo is a more polished quarterback.
Yeah,
you can tell that.
I could tell from last year.
First downs we were getting one after one. I mean, it was amazing. It really was.
Now, if they could just bring Nick Mullen in to finish the season. This way, when people say, oh, it's okay to put CJ out there to get him hurt, but you'll protect. Nah, you don't have to. But Nick Mullen needs to prove something to somebody, and we need to keep our draft position. Let Nick Mullen finish the season.
Yeah. So are you saying sit Garoppolo down?
Sit him down. I seen him every time he got hit tonight, I almost passed out. I'm thinking, okay, he's okay.
That's
he's
a
okay.
problem until they can address that O-line. That is an issue. So I can understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. I am hoping that we win out, though. I do want us to win out.
It would be fun. Hey, DeMille. Lost Jamil. Hey, Jamil, you may have to call it. Joey, go ahead. Hey, Joey Mahoney.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Joey, you know I'm doing good, man. Are you happy now? I'm jamming up everybody who gave me a hard time about Jimmy G. Is he worth the money? Is he worth the money, Joey?
Yeah, I think he is. You see some of those passes?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know if he may be even he's got to be at least as accurate as Tom. People will get mad at me, but his passes are so accurate, on target. He missed one throw tonight, that one to Garrett Selleck, but I'm not sure if that may have been Selleck's fault.
Yeah.
And also a little high on one throw to, was that Trent Taylor? Maybe one throw high. Is that Taylor or Hyde? Carlos missed a couple of passes, or he would have had a better percentage.
No, that's your guy Hyde. That's your guy Hyde. Billy. That's your.
No. I didn't cut him off, by the way. Me and Joey, people have been arguing with me about Carlos Hyde. Carlos did not make me look good tonight. I must say, he had one good run though. That 20-yard run was smoking nice, but yeah, he was blowing it tonight on a few times. Carlos, God, and running before he catches the ball. He was anxious. He was trying to get the job done, though. Okay, so yeah. Next week, Carlos will be a star in Texas. All right. So, what am I saying? The Texas got a better defense than the Bears do. All right. You know what? We'll see. Okay. Actually, tonight we're having a little problem with the system, so I'm making adjustments. Meanwhile, I want to talk about things like yeah. Joey's gone, right? Okay, Joey, I'll get you back in a second. Meanwhile, I want to say, I'm getting directions, but I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Can we come back, Joey? Sahel. Okay. All right. I need voices, guys. All right. Maybe it's the Hulk. We got no... Okay. Anyway, where was I? What I did enjoy, though, even with the game plan being what it was, as I said, you're going to see, we saw him, there was no struggling tonight, and he didn't have a game plan. Well, he had a game plan, but he had a tailored game plan. You know what I also realized from that, too, once the 49ers get things down to where they're supposed to have it? Maybe you can actually tailor a game plan every week. I mean, they do, but I mean, they don't deviate so much from Kyle Shanahan's basic principles of his system. But they did tonight. And actually, that was more of a, what do you call it? Maybe it's a dumbed-down version of Kyle Shanahan's playbook. And Jimmy G, he just captured it. I mean, brilliantly. So, but when you got a good quarterback, it's like we were saying before the game started, he makes all the players around him, they're going to look good anyway. So that was the bottom line right there. The offensive line, they're not that good. But he made them look a lot better than they did. They still let a few people get through like they were going to have to do because that's the way they do. But the run game was not as good as it could have been. That was because of the offensive line. But the pass protection was not bad. So Jimmy G, boom, boom, move them chains, boom. We just couldn't get in the red zone because of the fact that we have a flag problem. You just want to jump in the screen. You want to start choking a Niner. We're 13 weeks into the season. Why in the world can't you guys stop doing the same fouls every week? We don't jump. We work on that how many hours a day? It's just driving me nuts. So I'll be whining and crying about that. But you can't say that about Marquise Goodwin again. Marquise Goodwin, did he have one drop tonight? I think Marquise, and some of those catches were kind of complicated. I think Marquise made a grab on every catch. Say what? 99 yards? Not one drop? Some of them catches made in traffic. He's learning how to run routes. And what I really enjoy is when Marquise runs down, because you got to honor that speed. Marquise runs out, boom! Stops on a dime, comes back to the ball. Jimmy G actually, it looks like Jimmy G knows exactly when he's getting ready to come back for the ball. As soon as Marquise makes that break, bam! Ball's right back. I hear sound. All right. Say, where we going? Give me my direction. Where we going? Let's go to Hulk. Hey, Hulk! What's up, brother? There you are. I'm sorry. I thought. Did you hear? Did you hear the bad guy? It was actually imitating you that night.
Yeah, I heard him. He still needs to get his razor sharpened.
He's still a butter knife.
Yeah.
Hulk, how'd you like that? Chuck, did you see this game by any chance?
I didn't get to see it, but I watched you. You were more entertaining watching the game.
I tell you, man, I've not been so entertained myself in a long time. Hulk, I got to tell you, man, this game gave everybody every reason to believe the 49ers are just a few people away from really being badass next season. I can't wait till next season. Off season's gonna be. You know how much fun off season's gonna be while we're getting players, and every week we're gonna. Oh my God! Who do we just get? Game over. 2 years left, and we're going to the playoffs now. I can already envision this.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait till the off season, man.
It's gonna be a good time.
But like the other caller just said, with Pierre Garçon in there.
Oh,
it would have been.
But you know, Marquise played that part tonight. He didn't miss anything, and that's what Garçon does. He doesn't miss a thing. And Marquise took up the slack. That's what you call stepping up.
He's still a bust. No.
Oh! And you see on the chat, everybody was calling everybody a bust. People start calling people's mom a bust. He says, "Oh my God, the bust." And somebody says, we really should stop calling all our players bust. We're just too fast to do that." Look, how did you feel about Solomon Thomas tonight? People worked on Solomon T. They talked about him so bad. Oh, man. I said, y'all got to get up off of Solomon T. He just came back from an injury. He had a couple of weeks, 3 weeks off. He's supposed to look a little rusty.
Well, my question is, when we played the Water Chickens, we were in the backfield all those times and almost sacked Wilson. We didn't, but we didn't get any sacks today. Or one?
We got 2. Cassius Marsh.
Two?
Okay. We got 2.
Cassius Marsh got one?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. Cassius Marsh, he knocked the ball down. Would have been, oh, God, that fumble. If we just would have picked that ball up. Cassius Marsh knocked the ball out of Trubisky's hands. Actually, Solomon Thomas got Trubisky once, but just Trubisky got rid of the ball. So that would have been a sack. And also, of course, Doomerville got a sack. Yeah. So Solomon's sack didn't count because he got rid of the ball, but Cassius Marsh got a sack and also, as I say, Doomerville. So we got him off the edge, which is very important. We got to get more of speed off the edge. Cassius looks good, though. He looks good.
Ronbo, I say we should go try to get DeMarcus Lawrence from the Cowboys.
See, I'd love to do that, but can you imagine the Cowboys letting DeMarcus Lawrence has franchise tag written all over him. They're not going to let him walk. He ain't leaving. Yeah. So I'd love to get him. My God, pay him anything. God, yes.
There's still a lot of good free agents out there.
Yeah. I want a premier guy coming off the edge, though. And like DeMarcus Lawrence is one of those guys. Is there one actually in the draft this year? And there's a few good ones. You know, when you look at, there's about 3 that, and there's one, the 49ers looking at one guy, I understand plays in New England. I was Boston College. I was kind of, what? So, you know. So we'll see what happens there. Wide receivers, I'm not sure if we need a lot of wide receivers. We can draft one of those, though.
Kendrick Bourne didn't do much today, did he?
He made a mistake. Kendrick was the guy.
Penalty.
Yeah. I love the pushing in the back fouls, man. Oh, God. Hey, Hulk, we got to see you tomorrow, man, on Raw, okay? And
right.
I promise to keep those lines and get you in. All right, buddy.
Let's play Beth for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I feel
we
bad.
know what we have.
You said poor CJ sitting out there to be beaten. No. I got Nick Mullins in there. All right, Hulk. See you tomorrow.
See, every flag, they need to do 100 push-ups for every flag they get.
Oh, I like that. That's not enough. Those guys are in shape. I want 300 push-ups for as long as it takes you to get them done.
500.
Yes. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good
Yeah. Hey, Trez.
Hold up. Wait a minute, Ronbo. Put some red and gold up in it.
Pulls out that shaker of red and gold and pours it down. Yeah, sprinkling it up real good. Trez, I've been missing you, man. Were you not able to get in because the lines were full, or were you just too busy? I mean, Trey was just cutting up on you, had no respect. And I said, where is Trez? Get in here, Trez.
I've been a little busy. Had a few things going on. The whole family sick.
Oh, no.
Bad cold,
okay.
So I'm the only one around here healthy and moving.
So you got to do all the running.
To the kids, and to the wife, So, yeah, been gone.
Trez, hold on. I got it. Andrew, you've got no audio. Check the app again. You got to go back to step 1. All right. Go ahead, Trez.
But Ronbo, you gotta love this win, man. Big shout out to Jimmy Garoppolo, man. You are who I thought you were. You are who Ronbo thought you were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a few others. Not everybody, just a few of them. Okay, let's get the record straight, because everybody, we need to play Jimmy G to see what we got, man. We know what we got, man.
Try to tell me.
I want to see C.J. Beathard out there next week. So if he's healthy and ready to go, I want CJ back in that starting lineup, Ronbo.
Yes.
I ain't give a damn. I do not want Garoppolo hurt behind this line. Everybody sit down and have a good taste. I mean, straight up. Don't want him hurt. Because if you fool around and get hurt, then everybody going to be sitting there with their fucking mouth open. You know what I'm saying? No, this is what y'all wanted, though, right? Y'all wanted him out there behind this line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that'll set us back a whole nother season.
I'm showing him your helmet, the skull helmet that you gave me. Trez putting that. This is like my voodoo to protect Jimmy D. Right, Trez. I'm saying, but if we say put CJ Beathard out there, we're gonna get some arguments. You know that people gonna get mad at you for that too. I don't even know what to say. I said put Nick Mullen out there.
Yeah. Bring him up from the practice squad, Ronbo. I mean, seriously. Hey, because I don't want to see Jimmy G get hurt behind this line, man. Hey, look, and is it me, Ronbo? Do you see a difference in Breda and then Carlos Hyde? When Breda come in the game, I see a good, strong 6-7 yards. Carlos come in the game is maybe 3 to 4. Maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trez, I can't say nothing. You know what? I ain't gonna protect him tonight like I normally do, but I ain't gonna say nothing, man, because I expect better from Carlos too. I really did.
Well, it ain't a diss to Carlos. I'm just saying. I'm stating the obvious. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I'm
just stating the obvious. I'm not here to diss Carlos Hyde for everybody who like Carlos.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Is there a difference? Because I see a difference, and I want to know if my eyes fooling me.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Do you see the same thing I see?
I did. I got to admit. I mean, Brady was hitting that hole quick. It's something about that I don't know what is the problem. I mean, what is Bobby Turner telling him? That's, man. I don't know, Trez.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, me either. But I think I don't know. I can't see us handing Carlos no contract, and like I said, we got good running backs, man. I don't know. Breida look like that's the direction we need to move.
Yeah,
just to me. Yeah. But look, once again, these referees, man. Hey, I thought Ed Hockley was a stand-up referee with him and his crew. Ed Hockley, you suck. You and your whole damn staff suck. I just want you to know that.
Ed
Y'all
Hockley,
suck. The whole officiating for the 2017 year has completely sucked against our 49ers. But we know the understatement in the bottom underline there, Ronbo, of why this is all occurring. But that's yet to be proven, but we know. It's our stance on that anthem. So that's just the bottom line. And I just want to say shout out to Solomon. Solomon, I'm in your corner. I always got your back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, be ready tomorrow.
Because hey, bro, I see you out there hustling on every play.
True.
I don't know where the rest of the line is. I see you, but I don't know where nobody else is.
And Ruben.
But everybody want to holler your name come Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, Ronbo. I don't understand. You don't hear him holler about Tank. You don't hear him holler about Buck. You don't hear him holler about Armstead.
They may text it out.
Armstead is hurt. But I'm just saying, you don't hear him holler about none of these other players. Wait, man, we going man, Sherman Thomas, man, man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. Shut up.
In fact,
because the kid is out there making plays and hustling. And then for those who wanted to go out there and get Myles Garrett, have you seen him this year? Because I ain't.
Myles he's got a hurt toe. Yeah, it's Myles is soft. He really is. You know,
hey, they've been over there questioning his manhood. I just want you to know.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Hey, and Ronbo, one more shout out. I'm going to give a shout out to Robert Stella, man. That defense came up with stops when they had to, man. They did. They came up with stops when they had to. And shout out to him today. It ain't always going to go as we think it should go as far as your game planning and everything solid, but, you know, they came up with stops and allowed that offense to get back on the field and do what they did today. So shout out to him on a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Pretty good day. And Colbert, you are the man, and you are Deshaun Ghostin 5.0.
Yes.
I'm out of here, man.
Oh!
I'm going to say the rest for Monday Night Raw.
All right, Trash, be looking for you, man.
Shout out to my tag team partner. Shout out to everybody else in the community, man, the Empire, man. We'll holler.
All right, Trash. Looking for you tomorrow night, man. Andrew, you still got no audio, Andrew. Andrew, check the app again. That step one is what's the problem, I think, because you got your picture and everything's there, but I got no audio. Andrew, you hear me? All right. Let's see if we can get Andrew. Okay. In the meantime, let's go check with. I'm getting more notes. All right. Smith. And Andrew Smith. Right. Okay, Andrew, can you hear me? Andrew. Okay, I guess we got a complete disconnection here. All right. Let's go to the next caller. And okay,
Ronbo, I can hear you.
All right. Is that Daniel? Yeah. Daniel, come on in, man.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Man, I tell you what, it's the package. We got opened a Christmas package early, and Jimmy Garoppolo jumps out and comes in and does like exactly how I anticipated. I'm taking all the credit. I told people Jimmy G can play. Believe me, he's a badass. People, no, well, we don't know that. Yeah, watch the film from last year. No, well, we still don't know that. I said, wait a minute, you're not watching the film last year. You don't want to take anybody's word for it. All right, we're gonna see this week. Now I can say, I told you. I'm having so much fun with that.
Yeah, me too, man. Hey, Marquise Goodwin had a good game, man.
Oh,
8 receptions, almost 100 yards. Hell yeah, you're right. I give you credit for that one.
Yeah, he can get better too. I knew it had something to do with quarterback play. A quarterback can make certain players look really good. He does that with the offensive line, and he does that. Marquise Goodwin and him are like, man, that's like peanut butter and jelly, man. Them dudes they're working well together.
Yeah, hell yeah. For the short amount of time that we've been seeing them play together, something special is going to happen right there, man. Taylor's doing good too, man. I was pretty impressed too with Taylor.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah. And I knew he'd be there too. Quickness works.
Be good, man. We just need our boy Garcon back, man.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, it would have been a different game, man. We should have won by 2-3 touchdowns, man, but, you know, it is what it is.
Dan, you know what? In the future, when we go to teams like Arizona, they've got a premier defensive back. Certain teams are going to take Garcon away from us, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what? To see Goodwin and Taylor tear up like that, it's almost the same. And now what if George Kittle, because I seen something in Kittle today that I didn't know was going to come out so soon. Kittle's going to be a monster next year, Daniel. Now you got
Were you talking about that catch at the end zone that didn't count for a touchdown?
And he made that other catch. Remember that one he made down the middle? That was pretty, man. I said, George.
Oh yeah.
George Kittle.
Yeah, I had no faith in him. I ain't gonna lie. I had
he
no
made
faith
me
in
mad
him.
too.
He wasn't gonna do
I agree.
I'm not too impressed by him, but yeah, he looks good. I mean, that's what Jimmy's gonna do, man. He's gonna make these guys look good. All they gotta do is their part, catch the goddamn ball.
That's it. Because the ball's gonna be there. You catch it, you got it.
It's gonna be there.
Yeah. It's going to be there, man. Cause
it's going to be there, man. It's going to be there. Hey, what's up with Kyle Juicy-Ass Check? What's going on with that guy?
Today he played a pretty good game. I thought, that one catch he made, I said, look at Juice, man. So maybe
he's making bank, man. He needs to be an impact player every game, man. Not every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to stand out. He needs to be one of those guys that the defense is like, whoa, hey, you know what? We got to make sure we take care of that guy. You know what I'm saying? But
and game plan for him.
But maybe he needs a little bit more time.
Yeah, you know what? The whole team, they've got it. I think now that they got Jimmy G in there, they'll be able to do things a little better now. You'll see you're going to see more smoothness next week, Daniel. This was week 1 after 1 week of practice. Jimmy's been on a scouting squad for like the whole time he's been there. He hasn't been doing all them first reps. Now, watch what develops.
But do you want him to play next week?
No,
I don't want him to play next week.
But Kyle already said he'll be finishing the season. So we got to hold our breath every week. Because you know how many of us want to vote for get CJ back in there? I want Nick Mullen to, but CJ probably wants to play. But if it's up to me, Nick Mullen would finish the season. Hey.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I want him to rest until the last game of the season because I'm going to go see that game. But that's probably not going to happen, man.
Oh, man.
Whatever, man. I don't know, man. These guys, the front line better make sure they step up, man, because if this guy gets hurt, man.
Oh, a lot of us going to be pissed, man. And I seen, and there were some guys escaping, too, man. They were getting in there, too. I said, oh, man, come on, man. You guys.
Yeah. But you know what? They bought us some time today. They did pretty damn good today, I think.
Yeah, they were okay. There was just every now and then you've seen a slip. There's about 2 or 3 slips. He got sacked a couple of times. But it wasn't really vicious. The guy didn't come 100 miles an hour from way across the other side of the field untouched, and that worked. So I'm okay. He's tougher than we thought, too.
Ronbo, thanks for having me on. I was way off on my prediction. I said 35-17. I was way off.
So that makes Razor was right. Razor said we were all crazy for saying too many points. He'll be saying something about that in a minute.
I mean, come on. This guy puts the ball where it needs to be put, man.
Absolutely.
He's precise. He has precision in his arm, man. I mean, it was exciting. Today was a really good game.
It's fun.
And I'm happy to shit.
All right, Daniel. Tell you what, I'll look for you tomorrow night, all right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, Daniel.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Ah, man. Okay, now, where's Andrew? Andrew, have we got any audio on you yet? Let me see. Andrew, I believe I got audio. Andrew, go ahead, man. You ready? Oh, no. We still don't have it yet.
Ronbo, do you hear me?
Oh, there you are. There you are. Got you. Finally. It was me. All right. Go ahead, Andrew. What's up, man? Come on in.
Ronbo.
Andrew, can you even begin to explain how much you enjoyed that game?
You know what, Ronbo? I did. I enjoyed it, and I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm the one who told y'all, man, don't drink the Kool-Aid, man. But you know what, Ron? You know what, Ronbo?
Yo.
Maybe.
You going that far? Maybe. Almost a promise, Andrew. Almost a promise, man. We got to put some all-pro players around there, man. We go out to the Super Bowl and it's going to be sooner than people think. Man.
You know what, Ronbo? Once we fix up this offensive line, and I'm going, Ronbo, I lobby for Josh Rosen. I'm going to change my position. I'm going to lobby for Saquon Barkley. We need another runner back there. If we can get another runner like Shanahan had in Atlanta with Freeman, and the other back he got, you know what? Maybe so. Maybe, Ronbo, maybe. I'm not all the way in yet. but maybe, Ronbo, maybe.
Yeah, but you came halfway because you know what? Because last week you wasn't trying to hear this. So now,
no, I wasn't, Ronbo. I wasn't trying to hear, man. I was not buying it. But you know what? Upon further review, maybe the kid does have something. Maybe this might work. But he's going to need help. Lynch and Shanahan, they're going to have to help him out. Jay York, just stay in the front office and write the checks. Don't come down. Don't do nothing. We don't need him for nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Just pay people. That's all we need Jay York to do. Just pay people. Let Shanahan and Lynch and the other Niners personnel, let them take care of this. Jay York, just cut the check. Do nothing else. Don't come down. Don't say hi. Don't brush up against nobody. You know, that dude is like a black cat, man.
Stay home with your cabana.
If we can just keep him away. If we just keep Jed York away, man, we'll be all right, man. Just cut the check, Jed. Let the management take care of the team, dude.
I'm tell you, Andrew, if there's anything Jay could do is move us the hell up out of Levi Stadium. I'm still worried about that stadium. I do not want Jimmy G to play in that stadium. I'm real scared about that. Strange things happen to Levi's, man. So if he can find us another place to play.
You know what?
Dang.
You know, Ronbo, here's my question. I've been wanting to ask the Niner fan this for the longest. I see that stadium in Texas that Jerry built. That's $1.3 billion. And you see what it looks like for $1.3 billion.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a $1.3 billion stadium too.
Mm-hmm.
Are they sure? Is that $1.3 billion?
Remember the cost in Texas versus the cost in California. Actually, the stadium in Texas would probably cost 1.8 or something like that. And I don't really know. All I know is the acoustics in there is bad. The fan crowd is lower than it is in other places. The sun is just killing people sitting out in the stands. And we're losing players because there's something wrong in that stadium.
You know what, man? I mean, it doesn't look like a $1 billion stadium to me. It looks more like a $550 million stadium. And I think somebody else is pocketing a whole lot of money, man. They just put that money in that stadium, man.
No, but they can reallocate funding in different directions. And let me ask you a question about that Texas stadium in Texas, though. The one they say that it's multi-purpose and high tech. The one they got, Levi Stadium. Do they use that stadium in Texas? Do they use it for anything besides the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh man, they hold everything there. The Cowboys play there. High schools play there. They have concerts. I mean, you know, they use it for everything.
Oh, okay, so
and for $1 billion, they need to host Pee Wee football games at Levi Stadium. They need to hold AAU games at Levi Stadium. They need to hold a couple of bingo tournaments at Levi. Whatever they can do, Ronbo, they need to hold it in there and get some of this money back, man, and move this stadium somewhere else. Why didn't they ever just build a stadium right next to the stick once they tore the stick down?
Everybody's wondering about that. They could have played football at Stanford, just like the Rams are playing in the Coliseum. We did not have. They could have went somewhere until they could build some more. And that same, somebody said the property value or something, ordinances and things like that came into play, and it ran Jed York and his people out. I'd like to see the paperwork on that and why that is. I think that's an excuse. It just sounds wrong. Jed went to Santa Clara for other reasons that were going to benefit him. I mean,
do we have I mean, you know, the cost of this stadium, man, I mean, it's like, and for all the bad luck that's going on in this place, it's just not. I mean, do we even have a nickname for this place? Like, we had the stick. What are we calling Levi Stadium? What is this place?
A death trap. We got to stop there, though, Andrew. Tell you what, man. Well, come on back tomorrow night. We gonna let me holler at you at Jed, man. Ask him about Jed. Find us another place to play. That'd be the exact subject we need to jump on, man.
Hey, you know what, Ronbo? He need to go find who got the rest of that money that they shorted him on the stadium. That ain't no $1.3 billion stadium, man.
Get it back.
Somebody got the rest of his money. He need to go find that out.
All right, Andrew. Let me talk to you tomorrow, man. All right.
I'll see you on Raw, Ronbo.
Appreciate
you.
Yeah. And we go to Jamal. Go ahead, Jamal.
Ronbo,
Yo.
Allow me to take you and the faithful back in time real quick.
Please. The
date is January 20th, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
NFC Championship. Richard Sherman just walked off the field after screaming at a reporter. And you know what else walked off the field that day? Our last good quarterback. 2013 Kaepernick.
Yeah.
I'm excluding Kaepernick after that. We finally got a good quarterback.
Yeah,
Ronbo.
we do. Yeah. Jimmy G is
Ronbo,
all
I got
of that.
so much. Oh man, we first off we're drafting Barkley. We got to.
Everybody's
a good
made up their
quarterback
mind.
makes the line look good. Obviously, we still need help on our line. But man, can you imagine adding Barkley back there?
You guys just got me sold on it. I mean, I always said you can't pass him up in the draft. Okay, can we get Barkley? Can we get Barkley and Carlos together? And then I said, oh man, you can't get them two together. There's not enough ball for both of them. So you know.
Plus, you'd have to pay Carlos, and it saves us more money that we could spend in free agency to help the line. Or, you know, we could always draft back into the first round, and, you know, because the offensive linemen, I mean, they're not as great as they've been this year in the draft. So, I mean, I just don't think you can pass up someone like Saquon Barkley, who has higher upside and better, you know, rankings than they were giving Zeke. So,
yeah,
man,
I read
Jimmy
those.
looked good.
Jamal, the problem is, aren't they going to trade that first round pick? Don't you think?
I don't know, because, I mean, if we win more games, which I think we will, especially since I'm going to be at Houston next week watching that game.
Yeah, we need to talk.
They're
Hey,
definitely
Jamal,
gonna win next
Jamal,
week, Ronbo.
Jamal, let me get you the right. Send me a note at ronbosports@gmail, will you? ronbosports@gmail.com.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we need to set something up. You're going to Houston next week. All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, I can guarantee a win next week, Ronbo. But other than that, man, I was telling you Marquise is going to be good. I live in Austin, man, Texas, and he went to UT. Marquise he's oof, man. He good.
I'm with you on that. You know me and Marquise, man. I've been defending Marquise for weeks. Haters is all over my ass. I keep telling you, I'm saying, y'all, you know what? Marquise, he missed a few at the beginning of the season. But if you'll notice for the last few games, Marquise stopped dropping passes. And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And especially since this week, you could tell that we didn't have that many plays ran. I saw multiple plays today. So multiple plays ran multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we didn't take the top off defense just because I'm sure those plays, you know, were something that he might not know yet, or they try to keep it simple. That's not even Marquise's game, what he did today, Ronbo.
Yes.
He's a deep threat.
So
and he
true.
just proved today that he's not just a deep threat.
Pretty stuff. And you know what? With Fangio, he's not going to let you run deep stuff. One thing Fangio makes sure you do is keep everybody in front of you, right? So we weren't.
Yep.
So Kyle said, "Good, don't you stay back there. I'll just run my man underneath." And we chewed him up all day long. We just couldn't get into the red zone.
And it looks like Jimmy's taking after Tom Brady perfect, man. He's loving them short slot white receivers, man.
Looking good with it. 92 yards. I knew Trent was going to be the man. It's about those quick passes. You know what? When you got a quick release like Jimmy, you don't have time for some guys to run them long routes. Marquise and Trent, I knew they were going to be the man because they can run them quick rights. They're just like Amendola and Edelman. Get across that, make the cut, and the ball's going to be right there. 2 seconds.
Yeah, and one more quick thing I was going to add about the whole, you know, Barkley situation. If we don't draft Barkley, let's say we do trade down and take a lineman, we could still let Carlos walk because we still got Mr. Joe Williams on injured reserve. Let's all remember that Joe Williams was a first-round pick if he didn't leave Utah early.
Okay, now wait.
He was a first-round pick.
I know, but let me ask you a question. Are those hands? Are those first-round pick hands? You see, Joe, I agree with you. That boy can...
Only playing will tell.
But the thing is, I agree. He can run. There's no doubt about his ability to run. But can Joe please not fumble? This is the only thing that scares everybody to death.
Yeah, in preseason, that's scaring me. But still, I mean, it's an option. I mean, we just need to keep as much Kenny because $25 million of our cap is going to be gone. It's me going to Jimmy, and I don't care. We could pay that man $30. If I'm John Lynch, I'm in the locker room right now saying, "Hey, Jimmy, I know your family's in town, but you don't get to see him until you sign this contract."
Yeah, I know. You know,
but you know,
I'd be hollering.
It's going to happen in the offseason.
I agree. I'd be hollering at everybody taking a shower. Hey, Jimmy, you in that shower? Yeah, I'll just talk from out here. Listen, I got your contract out here. When you dry off, I got a pen sitting next to you. Why don't you just go ahead and sign that up? Let's see, Jimmy now. What?
While he's in the shower, John Lynch just comes in here and starts taking a shower next to him. Starts a little locker room conversation. Hey, Jimmy, I happen to bring this contract into the locker room. Let's trying to sign it.
That'd be hilarious. They had to film that from the waist up. So, Jamal, man, let me move, man. And I tell you what, come on back tomorrow night. Let's talk some more about this, man, because it's gonna be raw tomorrow night. Although we ain't got nothing to complain about.
Yeah, for sure. I'll email you.
All right. Hey, yeah. Don't forget to do that, okay? And I'll answer you right back. All right. See you later. Talk to you later.
All right, Ronbo. Niners.
Yeah. Let's see if Vader's got a better line this time. SoCal Rich.
Ronbo, what's going on?
Sounds better already, man.
All right. Oh, yeah. I switched phones. My other phone died, brother. That's what it was.
You put the
man.
Okay. All right, man. Now finish saying some of those things you were talking about earlier, so I can hear it this time.
Yeah, man. I'm sick of the freaking penalties, the bullshit penalties that we've been getting, man. I think it's a curse of Trent Baalke, man.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. I mean, we got to play. We got to play against an opponent. We got to play against the ref. I mean, it's getting out of hand. I think Mr. Lynch needs to fly down to the NFL organization and kind of put in some kind of paperwork to figure out, hey, why do you guys hate on us so much?
No, don't do that because it'll get worse.
You
say something to them, they get mad.
Every Sunday we got to play against, multiple people, not just the opponent that's in front of us.
Got to play the refs.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, because did the Bears get any bogus calls against them today? When's the last time a team got a bogus call while we was playing them? I'm trying to remember that.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe the Cardinals. You know what? The Cardinals they're the only team I remember. The Cardinals had a touchdown against us. They called it back.
Correct.
That's the only play I remember.
That was it, I think.
That's all I can think of. So.
But, man, you could see in the replay that he caught the ball, and it's like for Hockley to go out there and state that he didn't, I mean, that looked really shady, Ronbo, you know what I mean? And, again, like Trent said, I always thought Hockley was a stand-up official, but this takes the cake, man. Him and his crew, they can kiss ass. That was bullshit.
You guys trusted Hockley, huh? Ever since that game against the Seahawks, when Hockley said that that linebacker, he doesn't play with us anymore. He said the linebacker hit Russell Wilson up in the face with his helmet. No, he didn't. The replay clearly showed that in the chest.
I remember that.
And Hockley called that, and they got up to the goal line and they scored. I was mad in 15, man. So
there's some fishy going on there, but again, I have to agree with you on our stadium. What the other caller was stating, we need to find out what happened to the rest of that money. Maybe we can rebuild or where the stick used to be.
1.3 billion. It's a nice facility, but man,
no, it's not as nice as it should be for what we paid, man. Again, I mean, you hit on all key points on that stadium, dude.
California.
The heat, the fans are not showing up.
Yeah.
The grass is always screwed up.
That's because they change the turf every few minutes.
It ain't Niner way, man. It just ain't Niner way. I think we just need to rebuild where we're at.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to maybe get that done.
But Jimmy did have his first TD in Levi Stadium.
Yeah. I think maybe that broke the curse.
I hope so. Because we got to come back to that dreaded place in another 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah. We got Houston, and we got to come back and
we got Jacksonville. That's what worries me more than any game we're going to play. Jacksonville. Our offensive line, are they going to be ready? Are they going to be able to stop Jacksonville? Because I cannot see Jimmy G going down 10 times. I think that's their biggest. This year, I think they took down somebody 10 times, and I didn't think they did it more than once. Man, that worries me.
Well, I would have to. Again, I agree with you. Again, maybe I think we should put Jimmy G back on the shelf for a minute. But I know, put in Mullins like you stated, or give the reins back to CJ just for now.
I got no problem.
I know nobody's going to agree with that, but again, I'm with you, man. I don't see no problem with that.
Yeah, let's.
I don't see no problem with that. But
Let's protect that investment now, because come on now. We got to get that offensive line next fix, and then we can work with Jimmy G. But putting him at risk right now, if he gets hurt, somebody's going to get an ass whooping. And guarantee you, fans going to be down there, and armies of fans going to be down there trying to get at somebody, because this is not a good idea to let him continue playing, man. Oh, no. Vader, let me tell you what, man. I'm looking for you tomorrow.
All right, yeah, but again, it was blessing to hear Trent's back on the line again. We missed him for a couple weeks there, but he's back. And again, shout out to Culver. I think Culver played an awesome game.
Yeah, of course. And, you knew he would.
We'll get in. Hey, you know what? We're gonna get into our Solomon fucking talk tomorrow, man. All these haters hating on Solomon, they can kiss my ass, because there's nothing wrong with Solomon. He's a developing player. He's gonna be awesome, dude. I'm telling you, he's gonna be something special. You just wait and see. And I'm going to see all them assholes jumping back on the train once we see Solomon take care of business. But let me go! Let me go! Radio, Ronbo Sports. See you tomorrow. You guys have a good one.
You too, Rich. If Trey shows up tomorrow night, it's going to be rough in here. I can tell right now. Hey, Raymond. Oh, you got somebody in Arizona? Daryl, it's Daryl Green. Daryl.
What's up, Romo?
Daryl, winning football, and as was pointed out earlier by Dre, if we would have won 35-10, it would have been worth having. If we're gonna just squeak by, we could have went ahead and lost that game and kept our draft pick, but because we already know Jimmy G looks good, we didn't need a win at that point. But what are you thinking? Are you buying into that?
They had that touchdown call back, right?
No, we didn't have any touch. Did we have a touchdown to call back? No. What we did is Carlos Hyde got down to the 4-yard line, which was probably going to get punched in. But no, we got to get that flag. Get that flag in there. Oh, bring it back. And then that just didn't work out. So,
I thought that. I thought Goodwin. Yeah, Goodwin was clowning.
Boy,
showing up,
wasn't he? Well, I tell you what.
Yeah, both of them was. You know what I mean?
Him and Trent Taylor, man.
Then, what's the other wide receiver number?
Trent Taylor.
Lewis or?
Yeah, Gerald, that's Trent.
He caught that ball between the three people.
That's Trent Taylor. Or is Lewis Murphy? Lewis Murphy made one catch.
Yeah.
Lewis Murphy made a catch. He made 2 catches. One of them they didn't give it to him because they said he didn't. He said it hit the ground. But he made that one catch when Garoppolo was falling down. It was crazy. That was amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I like at the end, though, he was, he was showing out. The kicker was, he was like, so, that was a cool win for him, you know what I mean, with that last kick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Robbie Gould? Oh, Robbie loves it. Yeah. He goes back to Chicago to kick the winning field goal. Oh, man, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, that was a good one, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I was happy though. You know what I mean. I'm watching these Cardinals, and man, talking about he's a golden child. Like, threw about two interceptions, I think, like that.
Wait a minute.
Bring Gabbert.
Oh, Gabbert's thrown 2. He's thrown 2.
The Cardinals. Yeah.
He's thrown 2 INTs. He was looking good up until this week.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are playing some hardcore competition today. I mean, nobody's picking the Cardinals to win that game. Aren't they playing the Rams?
Yeah, they're getting whooped right now, though.
The Rams are too much.
They picked them off. They picked them off twice, though.
Oh, man. The Rams are too good this year.
Yeah. It'll still be a good one, though. Jimmy G gonna play him?
Jimmy G playing the Rams? I don't know.
You think he gonna play him last game?
Well, Kyle says he's gonna go. He's gonna finish the season. I guess. So we'll see.
Yeah. I gotta go out here. And buy some more jerseys.
There you go, man. Get that number 10. Gotta get it. I'm gonna get back.
I gotta get number
Marquise,
3 and
Marquise Goodwin, 11.
Goodwin and all of them.
There you go.
I gotta get ready. Yeah.
God,
that was a good win, though.
It was because
today, so I'm gonna sleep good.
There you go. Because they had to fight hard to get that. That's the thing. They fought hard and they won. Usually they fight hard and they lose, or they don't fight hard enough. But tonight they fought hard and they walked off with the win. Wow, we've not done that in a long time.
The only thing they got to do is clean up some flags, and they good.
Them flags. Ooh, them flags are killing me. Them flags are killing me every week. I'm so tired of the flags. They'll iron it out.
But you know, the next game, I think he gonna really show off.
Yeah, because they'll get better each week. See, that's the thing. Marquise, the 49ers get better each week because they look good today, and they're going to get better than that. See, more time together.
I went over my score, but it's all good.
Yeah, we all did, you know, because they should have scored some of them touchdowns. It was down there at the red zone how many times? You were right, actually.
About 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah,
something like that. So...
All right,
I'm going to let you go, you know.
All right,
Daryl. I'll get at you probably Monday or whenever.
I'll be looking for you, too, man. All right?
You take care, Ronbo.
You too, Daryl. Appreciate you calling in.
All right. Go Niners.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now, I see you're in Palo Alto, and I see your last name is spelled Tayer. Thayer. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
I remember that voice. How do you pronounce your first name?
Thayer, Tayer, Thayer.
No, I asked your last name, right? Thayer?
Oh, my last name is Cager.
Oh, Cager. Thayer Cager. All right. Thayer, good to hear from you again. I think you've called in one time before. I remember this voice. Is that right?
Maybe. No, I actually tried to get on the line, but I wasn't able to. It was actually full.
All right. Well, good to have you here tonight. And Thayer, what are your perspectives on this game?
You know, everyone's saying how we need a receiver, but, you know, watching Trent Taylor out there, do we really need to get one in the draft, or should we just focus on O-linemen?
You know, I tell you what, I do want an offensive lineman really bad, but as far as wide receivers go, yeah, it's a good point. I don't know, because next year, you know, you've got a guy coming back in Pierre Garçon. Everybody talks about a number one receiver. Do you think we really need a number one receiver, or would Garçon, Taylor, and Goodwin be enough as your lead three?
You know, I think they'd be enough.
And maybe pick up some talented kid out of the draft and let him train for a couple of years. Because, you know, we still got Kendrick Bourne, Victor Bolden Jr., some of these other guys that could be really good.
But, you know, like the point you were making earlier, I mean, I think it'd be good to draft Saquon.
Everybody wants. I tell you what, if they take a vote right now on who we want in the first round, Saquon Barkley would be a 49er so fast you wouldn't believe it. Everybody wants Saquon. Everybody. I just think Carlos Hyde has worked hard, but I like Saquon too, I have to admit. But
and you know, as crazy as you might think I am, I don't think Carlos Hyde has fast enough acceleration to be like a good running back, a really good running back.
Yeah. Well, that's not crazy, actually. That's a lot of people say that about him. Carlos is that hard downhill north-south runner that, you know, I think today was not his best performance, though. I want to see him again next week. I think Carlos was having a bad day for some reason. He's done better before. I mean,
but you know, I got to give credit to that O-line too. I mean, they played pretty well today.
Yeah, they did. They looked a lot better than usual, didn't they? I think Jimmy Garoppolo made that happen, though. Yeah. And there, did you see a couple of times they made some really nice blocks? Yeah, say it again. I'm sorry.
Yep.
No, I missed that. What'd you say?
Oh, Jimmy, you know, he's just so, you know, it's good because he actually has some speed, you know. I mean, hats off to Beathard, but I don't know if he's really fast enough to be able to scramble with this O-line.
Yeah, and he's CJ's really a real rookie. So he really, and when you look at Jimmy Garoppolo, he's not really a rookie. He's a guy that had to sit down and wait for Tom Brady, and he's learned a lot in 4 years. CJ's got a lot to learn, and he's going to get better. You're going to see a better CJ. This time next year, CJ's going to be a lot different than he is right now. So that's just a work in progress.
Yep.
So he'll get better.
And, you know, one of the other things that you got to remember, too, is, you know, Jimmy Garoppolo, I think it was more of a shock to him that he was forced out of New England, or, you know, he went out of New England because, you know, everyone was saying, you know, he's going to be the next quarterback for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
But now it looks like they might go for Cousins after Brady leaves. What do you think about that?
Wow. Did you really hear that already? You think they're going to go after Kirk Cousins? Because Tom's not going to leave for another 2
You know,
You're assuming?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually kind of heard a couple rumors, but I'm more assuming that, yeah.
Well, now, see, because Brady's not leaving for another couple of years.
Yeah, but, look at it this way. He's one hit from ending his career.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, and if he gets hurt, what are they going to do? I don't know. The only thing is, I don't know that Kirk would want to sit down and wait for Tom to finish, though, or wait for that one hit. So I can't imagine that. You know what? I really don't think, honestly, I don't think Kirk's going to leave Washington. They're not crazy as they sound in Washington. They're not about to let Kirk leave. I just don't see it. Franchise
what
quarterbacks.
Has he done in the playoffs?
Well, that's true. But franchise quarterbacks, as they call them franchise, they're just not that easy to find. So if you got one that's possibly a franchise quarterback, even in Kirk Cousins' place, you got to hold on to him. Because then you're going to go to the draft, and what if you get a bust?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. There, man, it's fun to talk to you there. Why don't you join us on Monday? You're probably busy on Monday nights. We're out kind of late. But if you get a chance, check in with Red and Gold Radio, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Thayer.
Yep.
Man, I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to do. It. I'm going to make. If Thayer shows up on Monday nights, guys, you got to behave. We can't say bad words, okay? Okay. And get Big Al in there. Big Al.
Ronbo, what's up, Ronbo?
Hey, just sitting back here digesting our second win of the season. I was so worried we weren't going to win 2 games this year. And then we could say, this is the worst team in the last 3 years since Jim Harbaugh left. And why aren't they firing that coach too? Well, they fired everybody else. I was worried about that conversation because legitimately that would be right. I mean, you can't win less games than Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But real quick though, if you look at this Niner team, it seems like to me they're more watchable than last season.
Amen.
Cap and Blaine Gabbert.
Oh, God, yes.
And hell, you listen to Bay Area sports radio, man. All they talk about is the Niners, man. We
they know
we finally got a quarterback, man.
Yeah. They know the move is coming. They knew the Niners. They know the Niners are coming now. Looking at Jimmy Garoppolo, that boy is awesome. Damn, he looks good out there, man. He wasn't making no bad passes. Perfect timing. And they're only getting started. They didn't even work out, 1 week together? Because he's been on the practice squad. What is it going to look like in 2 weeks?
Right. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, man. I hear everybody talking about a number 1 receiver, right?
Yeah.
One thing, if you look around the NFL, the one thing that sticks out on good teams or teams with good quarterbacks like Garoppolo is a number 1 superstar receiver. When you watch the Atlanta Falcons, Julio Jones is the thing that sticks out on the screen. When you watch Pittsburgh, Antonio Brown is what sticks out to you. You know what I'm saying? You watch Tampa Bay, it's Mike Evans. You got Jimmy Garoppolo. You got to get that boy some weapons, man. You know what I'm saying? So either, I don't know, there's a kid in SMU. His name is Sutton. I forgot his first name.
Cortland.
Cortland, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you go watch his highlight, I mean, he just jumps out on you. You know, he just jumps out of the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he sticks out. I think the dude's like 6'4", 220. He's a big boy. He's athletic. He's fast. I think the Niners, they ain't had no superstar receivers since. Well, Crabtree really wasn't. You know, he wasn't the Crabtree he is right now. But
he was about
since Terrell Owens, we really haven't had that number 1 superstar at receiver, man.
True.
You know, and then I just wanted to get your opinion. I don't really know about. I'm kind of on the fence about George Kittle. You know, what you think? You think they should? You know, I don't really know. It's like I'm used to Vernon Davis, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
You know
how
what?
you feel about Kittle?
I got to tell you, I didn't know. I like everybody else was wondering if Kittle's going to develop or not. I think he will. And a good quarterback can develop a wide receiver. And I realized that tonight. George Kittle has way more potential than even most of us would have imagined because I hadn't thought of it. He made me mad a couple of times, actually. George Kittle with Jimmy Garoppolo, by game, we got 2 more games. Watch how he develops. That catch in the back of the end zone, that was impressive. He was just in the wrong place.
Yeah.
So, you know, I want to see more of him because he's tough and he's fast. If they can get him to work, he blocks, He's the prototype.
Yeah, it seemed like I don't know if he played basketball or not because he got some hops, man.
Did you see that?
He gets up there.
Didn't he? And the defender was like below him by like a foot. George jumped up and got him. I said, whoa. I didn't even know he could do that. I've never seen him do that. So, yeah. George is for development.
Man. Yeah, but on the last note, I know other people want to get in, man. Garoppolo, he looks he gets the ball out fast. It's accurate. He puts it where the receiver needs it.
Yes.
But he looks so fucking cool out there, man.
No, he doesn't get rattled, does he? I mean, no matter what's going on, he looks so cool.
Yeah, he looked like he just got, just like he don't get rattled at all, man. He just looks so cool out there doing it, man. I think, man, if everything go well and they put the weapons around him, I think the Niners, not next season, but 2 seasons from now, man, we're going to be, we should be at the top of our division dominating again.
And next year, look out. They're going to get enough pieces next year, just enough that they're definitely going to scare people. Guaranteed. 49ers win 8 or 9 games next year. We said that this year, but they will definitely do it next year with this guy. Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
Ooh, all those games we lost at the beginning of the season.
Hey, and one more thing, not to cut you off, Ronbo.
Real quick.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it because it's taking me back to the Dante Whitner and Deshaun Golston days. We got 2 boys that's some hard head, just headhunters out there, man. Obviously, Reuben Foster, but that boy Colbert from Miami. Oh my God, when he hits people,
bam!
Whoo, that boy bringing the pain. So I'm excited to see what he's going to develop in too.
You're gonna see a lot of them too.
And he knows how to hit. He ain't out there getting flags.
Yeah, that's the thing. All right, bro. Let me talk to you tomorrow if you get some time, okay?
All right, man. Have a good one, man. Appreciate what you do, man.
Appreciate you, fam. All right,
later.
And let's go to it was 49ers, son. 49ers, son. Come on in, man. Out in Tucson, Arizona. 49ers, son. I will come back to him. Get it. It's absolute. Absolute.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up, fam?
How do I sound?
In fact, incredible. What have you done to your system?
I got the AirPods. I just want to see if they work well.
They're working real well, man. That's really good.
Cool.
That's like I got a microphone. Yeah.
All right.
So you digested.
All right.
You how you feeling about this win?
I'm feeling good, but I got a confession, man. I got a confession.
Go ahead, because everybody's doing that tonight.
All right, look. I'm going to confess, man. When they got Jimmy Garoppolo, when I saw that happen, in the back of my mind, I was like, this guy is trade bait.
Yeah.
They're going to dangle this guy in front of Washington next year because they want Cousins. Cousins is their guy. I was convinced.
Yep. A lot of people.
When he played, after this game, though, and I saw how he played and how he looked back there, I was like, oh, man, wait a minute here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 49ers may have their guy already.
Mm-hmm. 5 years younger.
Feel like,
I think he's 5 years younger than Cousins, I think.
Yeah. I saw his tape, and, I contributed to the New England system. Like, those guys have their stuff together. That's why he looks so good.
Yep.
But today, with our O-line, with our offensive struggles, he looked exactly the same, and which is great. He looks great back there. He's calm. He makes accurate passes, all that good stuff, quick release.
Yeah.
So I'm excited officially after I've confessed. I'm officially excited about Jimmy G. I think he's the guy. I hope they sign this guy. Cousins is good, but you really don't know what's going on over there in Washington. So why even worry about it?
And let me ask you that about this. Do you see Cousins being actually better than that? What if in 2 weeks, Jimmy G he has not gelled with those players yet, and he looked like that? What happens in a couple more weeks when they get a little more used to each other? It gets ridiculous. Belichick picked him as a man to take over for Brady. People don't understand. he didn't pick him just to be another guy back there learning how to play quarterback. Belichick knows he can do this. That's why Belichick did not want him to leave. And when Brady leaves, Belichick's leaving.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. And, he's going to look even better, which is kind of scary.
Ain't it?
But I'm happy for Trent. I'm happy for Marquise. Those guys proved, why they're here. They just needed the opportunity. Man, they had great games. And I love to see, them making plays up and down the field. It was great. It was weird, too, though. The one big thing I noticed, and I noticed it when CJ came in from Hoyer, it's like, man, this offensive line looks better for some reason. Like, are they playing better or is it the quarterback? And I think it's a mixture. I think these guys get excited for Jimmy G, just like they got excited for CJ. But I think Jimmy is quicker in the pocket, as far as moving, as far as his confidence. CJ is, a great guy. He did great work for us, but I really think that Jimmy G is the guy and CJ is, the young rookie who's just going to need to take his lumps in the NFL, and he'll get his opportunity.
Sure, and he's got to train. Because you see with Jimmy G, he gets rid of that ball quickly. When they got to him, the offensive line, you know what? Alex Boone once made a big deal about that a long time ago. Him and Cap had a problem because they were getting blamed pretty much for Cap going. Remember that 2014 when Cap went down about 40 times in sacks? Boone was pissed off because he thought Cap was holding the ball too long. Now, back then, I was all over Cap's side. I said, Boone, man, you know what? You can take your no-blocking ass on out of here. I was blaming, but I was like, the offensive line sucks, okay?
Yeah.
But you know what? The quarterback's got to get rid of that ball. The offensive line, these are talented defensive linemen are scary these days. You cannot expect that offensive line to hold those guys for long periods of time. So you got to get rid of that ball. Make a decision, read the field, get rid of that ball. And that's the way it works
Jimmy
nowadays
G
in the
gets
NFL.
it. He knows how to do that on a consistent basis.
It's that Tom Brady training.
That's great.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm excited for that. I'm about to take off in a minute, but I just wanted to chime in because I'm usually the guy try to bring reason to it. But I think we can all see that Jimmy G is the guy. Hopefully they have a nice fat contract waiting for him in the offseason, and he signs that joint real quick, and we can move forward with
some other players,
other pieces that we need. You know what I'm saying?
And that's more feasible. You don't have to worry about going for a quarterback or making any drafts, trades up or down or anything like that. You got your quarterback. Go get some of them prime time players to put around him with all them draft picks. That is the ideal situation, and they got it. Whew.
They got it. Yeah, excited.
Fam, let me see tomorrow night if you got some time. All right.
Yeah, try to. How's it work on Monday? Because I tried to get in. I think I missed it.
Yeah, you got the app, right? You called in through the app, right? Yeah. You'll see like 7 o'clock. We do the same thing, and you call it just like you're doing now.
Oh, okay.
Or you can zoom in. Either way. Yeah.
I'm ready to get raw.
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
See you, man.
We're now the sun out of Arizona. Let's see. Oh, 49ers Sun is next. I wonder why I just got through talking to. Okay. 49ers Sun. That's right. 49ers Sun wasn't available last time. Okay. 49ers Sun. 49ers Sun is still not available. Night Hawk.
What's up, Rambo?
Yo. Night Hawk, our scores were off, but we still won the game. It's on your mind, man.
I know, I was off.
Yeah, we was off.
Off.
We was expecting too many points. Turned out to be a defensive battle.
But at least we won.
Yeah, at least we won. It was a good game. And Night Hawk, when you go to work now, they're going to talk to you about Jimmy G. What did you think about Jimmy G?
He did good. I mean, he's a man.
There you go. He is the man. Go sign him up. Night Hawk, you go give him a 5-year contract, $25 million, $100 million guaranteed.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. I'll give him a 5-year contract.
Easily. He's got skills, mad skills. I knew he was good, but I'll be honest, and I was talking all that crap about, man, I seen Jimmy G play last year. He ain't got to be out there to be seen and getting hurt. I knew he was okay, and I knew he was pretty good. I didn't know he was this damn good, though. I must confess. I got to confess. I didn't know he was that damn good. I mean, damn. It's good.
You know what? I like Goodwin too. Goodwin did good too. Goodwin is good too.
See, that's that good quarterback play. Jimmy G's putting that ball right where those guys could thrive. Trent Tayor, we haven't seen a game like that from Trent Tayor all year, right? There's a reason for that. We've not seen Goodwin score 100. Well, Goodwin's come close to 100-yard games, but tonight it was a solid 100-yard game.
That's what he needed. Goodwin needed a good quarterback. That's what he needed.
Every receiver needs a good quarterback. If he's going to be any good, usually it's because of the quarterback play. That's how you get good production out of your receivers. Oh, Pierre Garçon's going to just love it. Oh, Garçon is going to go nuts. Oh, God, I can't wait till next season.
Carlos Hyde, I don't know what's going on with Carlos Hyde.
Well, now, see, I got no comment on Carlos. You know, Carlos had a night that I'm not happy with either, but I can't pass no judgment. You know, because we see Carlos look good one week, and the next week he was kind of like tonight. He's picking the wrong hole, and when he does get to the hole, it takes too long to make up his mind and accelerate.
Sometimes he's not good.
Yeah, well, tonight was one of those nights. Carlos has got to learn to make up his mind when he sees that hole, hit it. Don't dance, go. And don't take too long to get there. He floats out too far out from the line of scrimmage. He's trying to find a space. But all that does is give the defense a chance to get him quickly. He did that 3 times tonight. I actually got mad, but I said, Carlos is my boy, though, so I ain't going to say nothing. Carlos, he'll be all right.
But you know what? I the field goal kicker, he did good too.
Didn't he? Got his revenge, didn't he? That was his old team, you know.
Yep. But like I said, I mean, Jimmy G looked good. I mean, that's the first time. We usually don't get no first down.
I know. We got a lot of first downs tonight, and the defense got a lot of rest. It was all around good performance. We should have scored more touchdowns. Or a touchdown would have been nice. They'll be hard. 49ers going to be hard working on that next week, though. Guarantee you that.
But I think this year's not good, but next year, they're going to do something next year.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's guaranteed. All right, Nighthawk. What else you want to add?
Well, I'm done. Go Niners!
All right, Nighthawk. Let us go to Tito!
What's up, Rambo? How's everything?
Tito, you know what? I couldn't be any better. I'm so happy now that, because when you talk a lot of smack like I do about a quarterback like I did, he better come in there and do good, because, you know, people's going to be waiting for my ass if he would have had a bad game.
Tell me about it, man. I mean, at first I was like, man, but then on Sunday, I see Jimmy doing his thing. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to win. But I got to admit, I'm happy he was doing good. But, you know, I got a little bit worried there. You know, some hit he got.
Ooh, several.
And, we don't need him to get hurt, man. Seriously, we don't need him to get hurt. Carlos Hyde, I don't know what's up. Be honest with you. Colbert, I keep on forgetting that boy could hit.
Ooh,
man, he hits. I can't wait. I hope we sign him or whatever, but we need
He's
him.
a rookie. He's here for 4 years.
Well, all I know is that boy's bad.
Yeah.
Now, the young lady, the one she was on before, talking to you.
Yeah.
The only reason that Belichick didn't keep Jimmy G is because he wanted to start the money. He wanted to start, period. Jimmy G wasn't surprised that he got traded. Yeah. He knew he was going to get traded. As for Cousin going to New England, that ain't going to happen. That's a fact.
I know, yes. That was a young boy. But you're right.
Now,
yeah.
As for the 49ers needing a true number one receiver, I'm kind of, I like what we have, but I don't mind getting better. But in the draft, I don't know what's going on, because I see the Raiders beating the Giants 10-7.
That's all?
Yeah, I need the Giants to win, bro.
Just
for the Niners to still get to the second pick.
Yeah.
But as Carlos Hyde, man, I'm sorry. I like him a lot. Don't get me wrong. But maybe it's time for a better running back, faster, stronger. I'm not going to say the one from Penn State.
Everybody else is, I know.
But you know what? I got to be really open-minded on this, because we don't know what's going to happen in the draft. Everybody was shut out. We had this play, we want this play. And all of a sudden, the Niners case, you go different ways, because we do need a defensive end. To be honest with you, we need it.
Badly.
Yeah, so I would not be surprised if we go that way. But like
Tito,
I told a lot of people,
Tito, let me
all
ask you one
depends
question,
on
though.
free agency.
Tito, I want to ask you one question. I just want to ask you one question, because here's the thing. If the 49ers are going to go for Saquon Barkley, Carlos already has to be gone. If you do that, then other teams are going to know what the 49ers are up to. It's going to get real complicated to get Saquon Barkley, even if they are thinking that way. Because you got to the draft is after the signing period. So if they don't sign Carlos, that means their mind is already where everybody else's is, or a lot of people's mind is. What do you think is going to happen with that?
See, my thing with that is all depends who's either in front of it in the draft. You got to remember one thing: the Browns is going to be the number 1 pick. If we end up staying the number 2 pick, great. If we end up going to 3rd pick, that means the second team is going to be desperate for a quarterback. I would not be surprised if the New York Giants come out of nowhere, get the 2nd pick, but we all know they need a new quarterback. They need a quarterback. That from there, you got other teams that are desperate for quarterback. All I know is if we don't pass either the 3rd pick, I'll be happy because then we still got a big chance. If we end up with the 2nd pick and we trade down to a 5th or something like that, then forget about the running back. That means we're going at the defensive end. Because right now, everything goes around how we are in which spot in the draft and what we do in free agency. If we sign Carlos Hyde to our contract, that means that running back is not the answer for us. Then.
See, that's
and that's kind of hurt because a running back like Kevin does not come often.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking.
Hard.
I'm thinking if they don't sign Carlos at the date line, they're gonna let him walk, and I guess they would be looking for Saquon, or or they're gonna trade, because I still think they're gonna trade down for picks. This is why I say if you're not gonna draft him in the first round, you're not gonna get him.
If we end up with the 2nd pick, you got still the Giants or you got Buffalo that desperate that one quarterback too, because that team either they took out the starter and put some other guy in there. They got clobbered. So the thing is, for us to trade down, it could be Buffalo, it could be another team, because all I know is Buffalo has 2 first rounds, and it's gonna cost them either the 2 first round plus maybe another pick. But you know what? As long as we don't move past 4th or something like that, I'm happy. We still got a shot to get that running back. But still,
everybody's got Saquon in the 49er uniform. Tito, we got to stop. Let me.
All right, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, Tito.
All I'm gonna say is Niners for life. Go Niners.
Yeah.
And, I've been trying to see if I can get on you guys on Mondays, but it's not easy.
No, last I heard about that, I thought we were clearing those lines off as fast as we could. So we're going to have to work a little harder at that too, Tito. So we'll see what we can do. All
right, brother.
Look forward to hearing
from you
later.
Guys, take it easy.
All right, Tito.
Peace. Niners.
In fact, tonight, guys, if DeMille, I see you on the phone. Guys, you got to hang up after you get through because it closes out my my line. All right. Let's see if 49ers son is still here. 49ers son. 49ers son. He may have fell asleep. No, it's too early in the day. Usually when we do the show at nighttime, people fall asleep, as you know. What was that guy's name in Texas? He fell asleep. He's a more famous guy. And, all right. Big Show!
Yes, sir.
I was waiting to see you tomorrow night, but I see you're here tonight. I just think that we need to discuss Marquise Goodwin. But we can wait. I'll let
yes.
you.
Yes, we do.
Go ahead.
I am not ready to eat my crow just yet on him.
What else do you need to see? I mean, come on. He was the most reliable guy we had tonight. I mean, beautiful catches.
He was.
Yeah.
But you also got to keep in mind that Chicago was ranked 26th by allowing receivers to get open in the whole entire league. You know what I mean?
But did you see the way it got open? But listen, did you see the situation? There's not a defensive back in the league that better play any different than that. If you play up on Marquise Goodwin, what's going to happen to you? You got to play him that way. That's what I keep trying to explain to people. You can't guard this guy. That's why if he's got a good quarterback, he can do that to any defender in the league.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Marquise Goodwin. I will give you that much today. I think he improved his catching over the past couple of weeks and his route running over the past couple of weeks. And so I wouldn't be shocked if we sign him to a long-term deal. He reminded me a lot of what Tom Brady has right now in New England and Brandon Cooks. So that's what he reminded me a lot of today was Brandon Cooks. And as far as Trent Taylor goes, I think that's our Julian Edelman right there.
I knew
that dude is tough.
I knew it.
It was eerily similar to what Tom Brady has right now with Edelman. Even though he looks a lot like him too, as far as his playing goes and everything. So
and it's his rookie
I was
year.
impressed with those two guys right there. He's a rookie too.
He's gonna look better next season, even though it makes your mouth water to know what those guys are gonna be capable of soon. Yeah, God, yes.
And Ronbo, we gotta stop with this talk about putting Jimmy Garoppolo back on the shelf. This is the NFL.
I don't want him out there next week.
You can risk an injury just walking out your front door and by turning the doorknob. This is crazy talk.
Yeah, but I don't want to help it. I don't want to help it. Next year, if he gets hurt next year, okay, I'm fine with that.
Even with a good offensive line, you're going to risk an injury.
Yeah. Well, I think he's going to play the rest of the season. No, I think he's going to play the rest of the season. I don't think Kyle's going to stop playing. Kyle wants to train him now anyway, so he gets a jump on next season because it takes a year to learn the system anyway. I don't even know how much he's learning now, but he's we'll see.
But it's ridiculous, man. What I've been hearing about putting him back on the shelf. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, we're worried about our investment.
This isn't the CFL.
Show, the thing is, we'd like to see him in one piece because that offensive line, you play your odds when you put a guy behind an offensive line that plays like ours. They look pretty good today, though. I must say, and again,
they did.
It's because the quarterback knows how to make that offensive line look.
That pass protection was excellent today too. So
they filmed a couple of shots. They were doing really good on a couple of plays. So,
but Aaron Rodgers had a great offensive line this season, and he got hurt. Do you think it doesn't make any sense to just pull Jimmy?
Aaron Rodgers had a good
on the show.
You think Aaron Rodgers had a good offensive line this season? I thought it was the worst offensive line he's had in years. They were awful.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, he's still scoring 30 to 40 points a game. So.
Yeah, but that offensive line was terrible. Rodgers was running for his life a lot.
Yeah, but he's Aaron Rodgers, though. You know what I mean? So he can.
Oh yeah, he's dancing around in that pocket
with a crappy offensive line.
Yeah, that's what he does.
So.
But yeah, no, he's going to play the rest of the year.
Yeah. But as far as still getting a number one wide receiver though for next year, I wouldn't be shocked if John Lynch went after Devontae Adams out of Green Bay, and I honestly think we're going to go after Jimmy Graham next year too, because we were lacking a tight end on the field this game too today. So
maybe
I wouldn't be shocked about those two.
He's getting pretty long in the tooth. I don't know that he's not going to get the kind of money he's getting in from the. I wonder if he'd accept that. He's not going to get paid like he was getting from the Seahawks. Jimmy's 31, isn't he? 31 now.
Yeah, he's like 31, but I wouldn't be shocked if we did a 3 to 4 year deal on him. Yeah, he's still a good playmaker.
Yeah, with tight ends.
Stay away from Jimmy.
Yeah, he doesn't like to block either, Show, and that's going to piss Kyle off. I can't imagine him being. I really can't see that one.
Yeah, but we could put 2 to 3 tight ends in at one time, and Jimmy could get open and have the other 2 tight ends. What I mean?
Yeah, but why would you do that? Just for Jimmy? Is he that good?
Mark
I think
Andrews,
honestly,
look him up.
Yeah, Mark Andrews too. I forgot about that guy.
Look him up. There's no need for Jimmy Graham. Mark Andrews.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead. Show we got everybody's coming in now. It's crazy. Show. Let me see you tomorrow night on Raw. We're gonna really. Yes, don't you miss tomorrow night. We'll be looking for you. Okay. Show provides the energy for Monday Night Raw. You gotta love him. All right, let's go hard. Go on, it's been rough tonight, man. Go on, they didn't even wait, man. I'm sitting there, man. People are taking shots at our boy. I can't even say anything. It wasn't one of his better performances, but I know you've got some good reasoning behind what happened tonight. I couldn't come up with anything. What are you thinking?
Man, yeah, I like what I seen from Jimmy. I know he couldn't get it in there. I don't really put that all on his shoulders, but man, just seeing how he was handling it, you know, a couple of plays too. I seen him yelling at a couple of receivers. I think on one play he was getting at Bourne for lining up wrong.
Yeah, good.
It sounded like Tom Brady exactly, matter of fact, too, the way he was shouting at these dudes to line them up. Even my boy Guapo was lining up wrong on one of them formations, and he got on Guapo too. And I'm like, man, I was liking that from him though, because it's like, okay, look, we just picked this dude up, and he picked up the. Okay, I know they gave him a playbook specifically to go into this game with, and it looked like he mastered the shit, that he knew the damn formations better than our receivers and running backs.
And
you know
they've been
what I
out there
mean?
for
So
how
I
long?
like the way he took control of the offense like that, man. That was real. That was real pro quarterback, real professional, like, you know what I mean? So, man, that was one of the big things I noticed from him, besides the obvious, like his accuracy and his pocket presence and his footwork, and able to make that O-line look way better in pass protection than what they've looked all year long. I mean, a bunch of things, you know what I mean? Just off the top of my head, a bunch of things. And,
absolutely.
You know, last Friday on the Red and Gold show, you brought it up. Well, we was both talking about the Marquise thing, and Marquise had a great game.
He's
And
outstanding.
you also had brought up the Trent Tayor, and man, Trent Tayor was getting his money all day in the middle of the field, man. It was lovely to see him snag everything that was thrown his way, man. That was real clutch of him, especially on third downs too.
Oh, God, yes. And go on, you know what I got a feeling when they went over the plays? I think, because Kyle knows, he's seen what Jimmy did with Edelman and Amendola. He said, we're going to run a lot what's similar to what you're used to running. And we got two guys we think probably work pretty well with that. And sure enough, Jimmy G, I knew it. He was threading the needle with some of them passes. He has an amazing ability to hit accurate passes. Damn, he's good.
Yeah.
So, you know, our guys
for real.
quick and getting open.
And I don't want to act like he was perfect, because I did see a couple of throws that were a little high. You know, Trent Taylor's only like 5'8", but you know what I mean? He gave them a chance to make a play, and that's what I liked about him. He wasn't scared to do those kind of throws.
And the shot over Garrett Selleck's head. In that first play of the game, I don't think Lewis was that I think that was Murphy's fault, because I can't see him making that kind of mistake. Remember, he threw that ball out, and there was not a person over there, nowhere, nothing but grass.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the hell. When I seen that, too, I was like, oh, no, don't let it be one of those kind of games.
Yeah, I think that was Murphy. He must have stopped short on that play. And Garrett Selleck's just not fast enough for what he was trying to do with that. Because that could have been a touchdown if Garrett could have got in front, because there was no defender back there. And that's uncommon for Vic Fangio. I'm surprised. So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, I'm glad you just talked about Vic, too, because I'm like, man, you know the Bears, everybody, man, Empire, man. You know the Bears was looking to get at us, too, because we bluffed them in the draft. So you know they wanted to come and get on our helmets about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And on top of that, too, I mean, last year or whatever in the Vic Fangio, the whole situation, I mean, yeah, they had it out. You know what I mean? They was out there trying to eat, too, man. For the most part, man, they gave us the game. You know what I mean? They gave us a hard-fought game, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've seen them play harder than that. I mean, I've seen teams have to work harder than that to beat the Bears. That's why I was so intrigued, because the Bears ain't that bad. We made them look worse than they actually are, because I've seen them play against other teams. That team beat the Steelers, and they beat somebody else, too. They can muscle up when they want to, and Trubisky looks a little better than I thought. So, we did a good job tonight.
Trubisky, man, for the most part, I thought our secondary had everything covered up pretty good, because I've seen a couple of what should have been coverage sacks when Trubisky he had nowhere to go with the ball. And you know what? I've noticed that a lot on the last couple games. Even with Russell, when Russell was scrambling around a lot of times, man, our secondary has been covering up these receivers. They've been doing a pretty good job, man, for being banged up as well.
And not having no rush. If our rush would hurry up, then our secondary would look even better, because they've already done their job. Now that gives the frontline rush to be able to take advantage of that. The receivers are covered. Get him. Jesus Christ, get him. Oh, I'm so tired of that. Next year, go hard. Next year, there's going to be some personnel in there. Cassius is a start. Get another couple of guys and let's go. Because people are starting to blame DeForest Buckner about this.
Oh, yeah, man. That guy, he's fighting through double teams, even triple teams.
Yeah.
Man, a lot. You know what I mean? So they got tight ends chipping them, running backs chipping them. He's one of the big game plans around what the offense is trying to do. He's one of the dudes that they're really, really, if not the only, you know what I mean, they're game planning around Big Buck and right there in the middle. But yeah, man, you know, when I was feeling your pain, Ronbo, when you was like, Hello. I was like, man, we about to hear this shit all week. Damn.
It's a
I'm
party.
like, hey, you know, I'm all on the chat, right? I hear everybody, man. All y'all are my family, straight up. Ain't no hard feelings, but damn, I can't say nothing about Carlos today. Not this whole goddamn week. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Breida, Tony, what do you guys call him? The Red and Gold Dust was his old name. I forget what his new moniker is. Yeah. But he called it on Friday's show, man. He called it. He said, man, I think they're going to give Breida the ball a lot on them outside zones. They're going to run away from Hicks in the middle of that D-line.
Ooh, that's
and
right.
Breida should have a better game. And that's exactly what happened, man.
Yeah.
Breida was kicking ass on them outside zones. There's no argument about it. He's a way better outside zone runner than Hyde. But for the most part, both of our running backs wasn't getting shit up the middle. We just couldn't find it up the middle. It was just they were being real stingy with it, and Carlos was looking sluggish than a mother, man. I was like,
I'm saying
man, I was shaking my head every time he got the ball, man.
Let's see what he looks like next week, because he just didn't have a good game. That's just all it is. Go on, let me see tomorrow night, man. Yes, because I'm going to stand back here and say, look, every time you say something, well, now Gohard's got a good point. That'll be my point, because see, I know they're going after Carlos tomorrow night. If you come in, we go get hit, man.
Yeah. yeah. We gonna get hit all week, Ronbo, all week. It's all good though, man. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like a champ.
All right, go on. I look for you tomorrow night, bro. All right.
All right.
All right, let's go. Salvador.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Salvador, man.
What's up, man? Fan?
I tell you, bro, that was fun tonight, man. See, because if we go lose, I was okay with losing that game because I'd seen enough. Man, Jimmy G is, I have to say, he's better than even I thought. I knew he was going to be good because I seen him last year and I took in a lot from that. But I didn't know he was going to be that damn good. So, Jimmy G's out there running the troops. Man, he's looking good.
My prediction came true. Well, not my whole prediction, but you know how I predicted that we were going to win on a Robbie Gold field goal? I don't know if you remember that.
You're absolutely right. I was fantasizing about it.
He's going to lead us down the field.
Every last point was Robbie Gould points. In fact, they should feel worse in Chicago. Every last point was a Robbie Gould point. The Bears got to be feeling like, Jesus, we could have kept him for one more year, but they got rid of him. I mean, you know, and he ain't all that old. I don't know what the problem was. So.
Hey, Ronbo, I think Carlos Hyde, you think he caught the flu too?
We need to give him some excuses. I'm going to make that up tomorrow night. I'm going to say, hey, listen, I heard that he may have picked up a little bit of that germ. Who did? Trent Taylor. It was going around the locker room. Trent Taylor started it. Carlos must have picked it up.
Bro, Carlos, he looked slow, man. He looked like he was like 20, like minus 20 stamina out there. Like, he started like at 80%.
And running in the mud. Yeah. I don't know what was going on with Carlos. He's probably wondering too.
You know, I'm looking for him to bounce back. I'm a Carlos Hyde fan.
Yeah, same way. I'm trying to, man, because Carlos, come on, man. Carlos can play.
But, you know, what is it with him not catching the ball on those easy dump offs?
Trying to run with the ball before he catches it.
It pisses me off sometimes because I know he's better than that.
Mm-hmm. Carlos smelled the end zone on one of them catches. Lewis Murphy, the same thing. They wanted that touchdown so bad they couldn't even wait to catch the ball first. See, that's catch the ball first.
And you see, and that's why they got us Niner fans wanting to draft Saquon Barkley because he could catch it in a heartbeat. But I mean, shit. I don't think we're going to be able to get that kid anymore.
Every mock draft says we're going to get him. Remember, last year, every mock draft said we're going to go get Solomon Thomas, too. I don't know.
This is straight down.
Yeah.
This is straight down.
But they traded down last year only to one place. We ain't going to find a sucker 2 years ago.
I'm starting to like Minkah Fitzpatrick. And we're going to see him in the playoffs, man. In the college football playoffs. Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He's going to ball out.
He can play, Kenny. I've watched some tape on him.
Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him. You know, that kid, the tight end. I was the one that called him out. Mark Andrews. Keep your eye on him. He's a 6'5" Gronk. He's getting compared to Gronkowski. And who played with Gronkowski?
Who?
Jimmy G.
Yes, indeed. So he feel right at home with it. Is he a heavy guy too? I mean, is he like, does he go to
6'5" red zone target? We had troubles in the red zone today, Ronbo.
Yeah.
You get some more targets in there. He's a good blocker. You know, he's from Oklahoma, and they run the ball like crazy. They throw the ball like crazy. He catches the ball at 6'5". He has a frame. I'm starting to like that guy a lot. You keep your eyes on him. But, you know, there's a lot of good talent in college football. So I'm excited for the playoffs.
Could be. I wonder if they're going to go for a tight end. Or if they're going to stick with... Because Cole Hicatini, I think they like him. I'm not sure how much. But, yeah.
I don't know. You know, I don't know about him. I haven't seen too much about him.
Yeah, he hasn't enough small sample size. We've only seen him for a few plays, so you're right. But
yeah, Ronbo. But you know, I want Jimmy G to. I want him to play. I hate seeing him on the bench because he makes the team so much better. I think he's the best player on the team already.
He is. There's no
he
doubt
just
about
makes
it.
the team so much better.
They're a different team.
It's crazy. I know keeping him on the bench is safe.
They're not going to. That's just wishful thinking.
Isn't it make us look like a weak franchise? I don't like that. You know, this is the Niners, bro. We're here to win.
Yeah. Shanahan already said he's going to play. Don't worry. Shanahan already said he's going to finish the season.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, he's going to finish the season. Shanahan already said it. Yeah, I read something today.
He'll
finish out the season.
I haven't seen none of the interviews because I've been on this.
Yeah,
right after the game.
Yeah, it's his team for the rest of the year. I just hope that offensive line can realize what they're trying to protect and please work harder. Please.
Yeah. I saw Joe Staley. He always checks up on him after he took every hit. I saw that.
Yeah, Joe did a good job tonight too, actually.
He did.
Yeah.
He did because he was getting tossed around in the last game.
Trent messed up a couple of times, but nothing serious.
Yeah, Fusco. One of the clear. I think one of the clear pass sacks was on Fusco.
Yeah, but you know what? That interior did a little better tonight, though, don't you think? Kilgore actually impressed me tonight. Kilgore, he was actually not bad.
Yeah, he was anchoring down. He did pretty good. I don't think any sacks were allowed on him.
Let's see if we can do that again next week. All right, Sal, let me see you tomorrow, man.
All right, Ronbo, I'll catch you later.
All right, be looking
later,
for you.
Family.
Yeah.
Later.
And I see the name here that's Pezhman. Is it Pezman? Pezman Safari.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey.
No, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Good. My name's Cyrus.
Oh, Cyrus. All right. Hi,
yes,
Cyrus.
Sir.
Yeah. Well, Cyrus, you just see the 49ers win with the new quarterback, man. What are you feeling?
I did. I'm so happy. I think he's going to be the next franchise quarterback 100%. But, I mean, I feel like he's going to be the next Joe Montana or he's going to be really good. So
that's not far-fetched. Really, listen.
I'm sure he will be.
Yes. With that kind of accuracy and the guy's poise, that is definitely – he's already a franchise quarterback, but he could be one of the greats. Honestly.
No, because he's for sure hungry because he's been sitting on the bench his whole entire career. So I feel like with Cal Shanahan, and he's like a genius at what he does. So I feel like the two together would be like excellent.
Put the right players around him easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Easily.
Yeah, and I know like John Lynch last year in the draft, he did an excellent job, and he only had like 2 months to prepare because they signed him later on, you know? So I feel like this year he's been scouting the draft the whole year. So I know he's going to draft a whole bunch of studs.
No,
I just hope that we sign some veterans, which I feel like that's what our team needs right now. To like kind of because the rookies need like a veteran to look up to.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got one on defense, Doomerville. Who else is
Doomerville is perfect for Thomas.
Yeah, who else have we got on defense as a veteran presence? We got rid of all of them.
Yeah, I know. Like Navarre Bowman would have been a perfect veteran for
Reuben
Foster. I don't know why. Yeah, that was. Hey, but our number one receiver, I think we need a number one receiver, but I feel like isn't Jarvis Landry going to be a free agent next year?
Everybody's talking about Jarvis Landry. I can't wait when the season starts. I can't wait to see how many people are calling Jarvis Landry in for a workout and an offer. Jarvis Landry's going to get offered by at least 6 or 7 teams this year easily. So I don't know if we're going to be in the money or not. But a lot of these guys are going to see Jimmy Garoppolo play.
But we have the money and we need a number one receiver. So why wouldn't it be us?
Oh, yeah, we got the money. That's true. But they're going to pick out who they want to play with. A guy like that's going to want to know are we going to the playoffs and things like that. But Jimmy looks so good tonight.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I said Jimmy looks so good tonight, it could attract talent because they know Garoppolo's a real deal. So if you want to go over there and make that team win, and then you know all they need is you, maybe Landry thinks along those lines, and he comes on over. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we'll see on that. It's gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, what else, Cyrus?
I'm hoping that the Giants win and the Bills win some games, so we have that second pick in the draft secured. Because I feel like if we trade back, that I know John Lynch could draft some studs like in the 4th or 5th round.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, they proved that.
Like what he did last year.
And remember, you still got the same guys, Adam Peters and those guys. Do you know the 49ers, I read, where the 49ers have more scouts across the nation than any other team in the NFL? I mean, they got scouts.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they got scouts everywhere. I mean,
wow.
There may be a scout standing behind you, but look out.
Yeah.
I heard they got scouts everywhere. And so Jed didn't spare any cost on paying people. He's got scouts. If there's a good player out there, the 49ers are going to know who he is and where he is. So look out.
Yeah, that's true.
No telling what kind of talent we're going to have next year.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about us trading C.J. Beathard to like a team that's desperate for QB, like maybe the Browns? I'm not thinking this year because we do need a backup QB, but
yeah, no, they're not going to trade. They won't trade.
I mean, C.J. Beathard, he kind of reminds me of like Ben Roethlisberger. Like he has the potential to be a franchise QB. I think if he's fully developed.
Yeah. No, he'll sit on the bench. That's Kyle's. He's Kyle's project, though. If anything, Kyle's going to train him up for at least 2 more years, and then if somebody calls up, if something doesn't happen,
he kind of would like the Patriots did to Garoppolo.
Exactly, and also what they were going to do to Kirk Cousins until Kirk Cousins blew up on him and looks good. So that's the way those things go.
Yeah.
Cyrus, we got to go. And listen, come on back tomorrow night, Red and Gold Radio, okay? If you get some time.
All right. Go Niners.
All right, bro.
All right. See you, Ronbo.
All right.
All right. Take care.
You too. Let's go. Hey, Sahel.
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, tell you what, man. I was thinking about you earlier tonight. We were trying to find out. Have you been sick or what? Where have you been, man? Because we were. Everybody's been getting on the Solomon train, as you may have heard.
Oh.
And I says, well, members of the Solomon train are mysteriously missing, aren't they? All you guys
I am
left.
Definitely listening.
Trez was not able to get in because he's taking care of the family. Joey has just quit because Razor pissed him off. And then there was you. We hadn't seen you in a while. So I says, where's the Solomon train?
Yeah, man, it's definitely working. But I'm definitely been listening. Definitely. Well, the Solomon train thing is, he did good today, Ronbo. He got a quarterback hit. He got, what was it, like a 4th down right there?
I'm not complaining. Yeah, I'm not one of the people complaining. He's fielding a lot of complaints, so I'm allowing him to be a rookie. He can take a little longer. It's okay, but he's pissing people off.
Right.
And the BUST word is being used, as you saw during the chat. But the bus words start rolling from like 20 feet of chat. And then they start busting each other. Yeah, and your mom's a bust. So it got really stupid. But yeah.
No. Let's talk about who is the bust in the top 5 picks this coming past draft. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett. Where is he? Where is he, guys?
That's what Trez said.
Where is he? Tell me. Is he in Cleveland?
Yeah. Something's aching. Something's hurting.
Let's talk about Mitchell, the freaking Bears quarterback. Risky.
You know what? He looked a little better tonight than I expected, though. I thought he was okay. He's still a rookie, but he made a rookie mistake a couple of times. Remember that first down he could have had? Instead of reaching across the the first down marker, he puts the ball in the opposite hand and leaps out of bounds. I says, his coach is going to be pissed off about that, isn't he? And Cassius Marsh comes behind him and takes the ball away from him. So he's still learning. So
exactly. Obviously, all these rookies are they need like 1 year on their belt to be proven as the star they want to be. But the thing is, the Solomon Train situation, that's the best pick for us in that 3rd overall pick because we traded with the Chicago Bears and we got Jimmy G in this team, and he's the better quarterback.
Wait a minute. Wait. So, hell, was that trade? Is that how? Wait, was that directly affected the deal with Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Then we cashed in already.
If you didn't trade for, with Chicago, I'm not saying we're going to get Mitchell, but the possibility could have happened. But we wanted Solomon Thomas, and they were putting their eyes on other guys like fine, I'll say maybe Cousins, but they realized that guy's not the guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy G is the man.
Looks like
he is the man.
I'll keep him.
He is the man. And I'm with the other guys, saying that we need to not push him too hard because he got hit, he got sacked twice. I don't want him to get hurt. Yeah, I want him to get that fat contract. He's the future. But the thing is, CJ, people say, should we put CJ in? No, I don't think you want to. With the confidence, if you put CJ in, the confidence of Jimmy G, you're just going to have a quarterback situation. People say, okay, well, when CJ does, and we have two guys, and Jimmy G is probably going to walk. He's not going to be happy. He's going to walk. So we can't just sit Jimmy G.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't do that.
He doesn't want to sit.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off the franchise.
Yeah. Kyle's already said he's going to play him out the rest of the year. I mean, he's not sitting. It's just those of us who do not trust the offensive line would just as soon he not be out there. But and he wants to play. He does. So let him play.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, people talking about the future and the draft and all that, Barkley is a definitely guy, and I think hopefully the Giants beat the Raiders today. And, the other offensive linemen. But the thing is, if we trade backs, we could get a Nelson if if Garnett does not pan out.
Get Nelson no matter what.
Exactly. We could move, what is it?
Tomlinson.
Tito said earlier today.
Yeah.
You have two picks, so.
Yeah.
But, there's other guys, too. We need, another wide receiver. Taylor, by the way, Taylor had an amazing game. He's the next. I think he would be better than Wes Welker. He's definitely, I think out of all the rookies right now, even Foster, I think Taylor is mind-blowing everybody right now. And I think
The Sheik said it. His top rookie in the 49er ranks this year, and it's not Reuben Foster. It's Trent Taylor.
Yeah. I love Reuben Foster. I think he's the man, but it's Taylor, he's just,
split him up.
He's just that little Mighty Mouse.
Yeah,
just I could.
Split him up.
So,
offensive and defensive, and save yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just split them up. Just have an offensive and a defensive top rookie, and that way you save yourself a lot of trouble.
There you go. I'll take that.
There you go.
I like the Solomon Thomas, but I think he needs a little grooming to do. But I'm still with that train. I'm not going to get off that train. But obviously, he needs to stick with it. Pressure, and he owns Trubisky, so the North Carolina Stanford game, so he's meant to do that. So, but other than that, we need a tall, lanky wide receiver, and I think Cortland Sutton is another guy they should look at in the draft.
Okay, we got to get into that tomorrow night, though. But I tell you what, Sheik, it's good to hear from you, man. You've been gone too long. We were wondering where you were. So,
I know. I'm always here around you guys, man. I'm always here. It's all faithful, always, forever. And hit that like, fellas.
That's right.
Hit that like.
Hey, that's why
hit
Sheik,
that like.
he always reminds me, please, hit that like.
I want over 100 likes, 200 likes. Get this man sub. Man, share. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Sheik. Talk to you later,
Shout
man.
out to the next caller.
Looking for you tomorrow. All right.
Later, brother.
Later. All right.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Let's go to Trey from VA, one half of the TNT Connection. And tonight, we had the other half already, and I just know his partner heard it, too. Trey!
Finally. The millions, and I do mean millions, Niner faithful have seen what we needed to see, Brother Ronbo. Shout out to one half of the tag team champions. We'll get to you, sir, really quickly. How you doing, Ronbo?
Awesome. You know I'm doing great, man, because I have told people about Jimmy Garoppolo, and now I don't need to tell anybody anything. I am delighted. You see for your own eyes what I was trying to tell you.
You guys,
everybody.
I hate to be my alias is the pallbearer of bad news. Tomorrow night I'll have the theme music. I'll be in full effect, and that's when I'll address one half of the tag team champions, sir. It's crossed the line.
So it's pleasantries tonight?
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll save that for then.
Okay.
We'll save that fire for then.
All right.
Yeah, we've got plenty of it tonight. Iron Sheik. You embarrass yourself, sir. So without any further ado, Ronbo, it's time for one more installment.
And now, a special edition Sunday night after the game. Let me holler at you.
I'm coming out shooting. Iron Sheik. Sean the Jeweler. Go hard. 3 heavyweights on the championship contenders on the show. All 3 of you were wrong. I was told that CJ was gonna start over Jimmy next year. Wrong. I was told that Solomon Thomas was a factor. Did you see Mitch Trubisky shake him today? Shake him. Shake him.
Oh.
Shake him.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
If you got a little bit of rhythm in your shoulders, you know what I'm doing right now. I'm shaking it out because that's what he did. That's wrong. And then the last but not least, and I've been waiting for this one, and you know it. Carlos Hyde.
I knew you were. Go hard left.
Every single person.
Look out for Trey.
I told you he couldn't read a hole. Did he read the hole? I'm sorry. Did he read the hole? Matt Breida. You know what, though? Let's get to it, because that's Monday night. I got fired from Monday. Don't want to get to. Let's talk about Jimmy. Let's talk about some good stuff, Ronbo. Did you enjoy the performance?
Yes, I think we should. I thought it was
okay. Did you enjoy the performance from him?
Stellar performance. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Okay, now let me just say this. It wasn't great, but let me just say this. The guy was in command. The very first play, Kyle trusted him. I haven't seen this all season. They came out, spread, shotgun, empty backfield.
Yeah.
First play of the game. See what I mean? Trent Tayor looked like an NFL receiver this game.
Didn't he?
Marquise Goodwin had 100 yards and he didn't catch a deep ball. That's real. No, let me say that again. He didn't catch a deep ball. See what I mean? Now we're talking about becoming a receiver. We've seen Kyle style today, guys. But we don't want to see that. We want to put that back on the bench. I told you Jimmy was going to play.
Yeah.
We needed to see Jimmy. Jimmy needs this film for the off season.
Agreed.
Period.
Yeah.
He needs it. He needs to see himself in this offense, Ronbo, and that's why I was always against sitting him.
Yeah. You're right.
Now, everybody that thinks that Trent Taylor has been more impressive than that brand new Ferrari, I'll meet you on Monday night. I'll meet you on Monday night.
Sheik, I
that
told you
Ferrari
we were going
out
too
there
far.
Purring. She was purring out there today, wasn't she? It's amazing how good our defense looks. How good our defense looks, Ronbo, when our offense is being very decent on third down. Isn't that amazing, though, right?
Yeah,
they got to chill for a little bit. When they were out there, they were fresh and running around.
All there. All there with a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky.
It is not the urn. It is not the urn. It's the rubber ducky.
Sheik, let's Ross tomorrow night, guys. We can't break out now. We got people waiting. But listen,
I'll leave it up tomorrow.
We're out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, all I was going to say is that it's amazing how good the offensive line and defense look when a quarterback is back there. Jimmy was dancing in and out of the pocket, left, right, up, down. He was hitting guys in stride. And Ronbo, did I see him get after somebody today?
Several players that apparently don't know how they play football in New England. They got an education today. Jimmy G would not stand for any BS on that line. I love it.
The guy's been here for 5 minutes, and he's commenced the huddle.
Yes,
that's the quarterback.
And good. Because some of those boneheads need it. Stop screwing around.
Kyle trusted him.
Yeah.
Kyle trusted him. You saw it. I saw things today that we haven't seen. I'm excited. I'm going to get out of here. I know the lines is tight. We'll deal with all of what we got to deal with tomorrow. Ronbo.
Yes.
One question, sir. One question for you, from you.
Yes.
Because I've been waiting a long time to say this. Before the season started, you had a lot of faith in Carlos Hyde. And y'all blew up Kurt's contract. Can you pose this question? Is Carlos worth $30 million?
Is that on the table for him?
That's what running backs are getting paid. What are you going to do? I mean, $6, $7 million a year in his prime. So his agent's going to say, are you going to pay $30 million for 5 years of Carlos or $25 million when you can go to the SEC and I can name 5 running backs right now, and that's in one conference.
Wait,
alone.
Trey. Who said anything about a 5-year contract? 5?
He's 25, right? 26. What are you going to do? Sign him for 3 years? He's not going to take that deal.
Carlos is older than that.
Nobody would.
Isn't Carlos about 26?
Hold on. You said Carlos is older than that.
Isn't he?
And he's not getting it. done. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a problem. You're right. I agree. There's going to be a problem there. I don't know. I got to see how old he is. I thought Carlos was like 26 or 7.
And one more thing about Joe Williams. You guys are disrespectful. You talk about Joe's fumbles. Yeah, that was my guy. Last time I checked, Carlos has fumbled. Breda has fumbled. And how many times has Juszczyk fumbled?
I've got no answer for this. You know this.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll see next year, though.
See you tomorrow night, Trey.
All right, Ronbo, man. Appreciate you, sir.
You too, man. I knew you'd come in and stir things up.
You already know. Nancy, we out of here.
All right, fam. Ah, Trey. Let's go to Raymond.
Yo, what's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Ray. Tell you what, man. What's going on? Huh?
All right. What's up?
Hey, Raymond, I was waiting for you, man. I knew. I said,
hey,
Raymond.
Yo, that's my boy from VA. I'm from VA too. Tell Trey I said it was good, man. I'm in VA too.
Hey, that's right. You know what?
To the games,
that's right. You know Trey's from VA. Okay. All right. Raymond, I know you got a lot to say. Are you happy with my boy? Are you happy with my boy, man?
A lot.
Yeah. Are you happy with my boy Jimmy G?
Yes, sir. We got a quarterback. Now, see, this for all the Niners late nation and for all of my humble fans, right? Check me out. Check this out.
Okay.
What I told you. Now we can look at the team for real. Everybody, 2 weeks ago, we need an offensive line and need 2. That's what we need to do by playing this guy. By playing this guy, we figured out that the offensive line ain't all that bad because he's a beast. He looked Brady-like out there, for real. He did. He's standing up in the pocket, upright.
Getting people in the line.
Upright, not bouncing, moving side to side, going forward. I think he got sacked twice today. TJ Beathard, how many times he gets sacked, So, all right, maybe this is the best thing. Like I said, now we can look at the draft all over again. We in the best position. We still got more games to go. We might not need a draft for offensive line. We might could fix those patches in free agency and draft a wide receiver because this boy Jimmy Garoppolo needs a wide receiver to throw the ball to, either a receiver or a tight end or something. I don't know. But as you can see, now we're looking at the team better. Everybody in 49ers Nation is happy right now, even though we only won 2 games. But everybody wants to sit Garoppolo and let him sit on the sideline and not play. That made no sense. We would have drafted someplace we don't need. All the fans would be thinking the wrong thing. We need to play what we got and see what we need to do moving forward. He looked great out there. At no point in time during that game was I scared that we was out of control of that game. At no point in time was I scared because Jimmy G was moving the ball. We demanded time of possession. We commanded all of that. The more plays than them, we look good, and it made the defense look good because why? They get the rest.
Yeah, that's number one.
That's what we supposed to do.
I think we were one of the top teams as far as possession today. The 49ers kept that ball all day long out there. They were awesome.
Yeah, they had the ball all day long. All right, we did what we want to do. At no time, hey, Carlos Hyde is in trouble because my son, he was watching the game and he said something. I was like, Carlos Hyde ass in trouble if he keep doing that, man. He running side to side. My son said, the hole was right there. He should have went up in the hole. I said,
see, your son is
Carlos Hyde. My son, 11 years old, bro. You are in trouble. You better hit that hole.
Raymond, you know what's so funny? I said that a couple of times. I said, Carlos, that's the wrong hole. I guess Carlos doesn't see what we see, I guess. And even your son at 11 years old, who probably doesn't know all that much about the game.
11 years old. He said, Carlos Hyde, the hole is right there where he's going. I said, his ass in trouble.
That's hilarious. Carlos he's got to look at the film.
Yeah,
I don't know what Carlos is looking at. When they look at film afterward, what does Carlos see? I still don't understand. He's done that before. This was just a bad day. He looked sluggish. He looked like he's running in the mud. It was just not a Carlos Hyde night.
Yep. How did they score on us? They scored on us because
Cohen,
Jimmy G threw a
Derek
pick.
Cohen.
No, sir. They scored on us because the man let the ball take the ball from him, and then they scored again off a punt return. You know something? How did they score on us again? Punt return.
Yeah, it was mistakes.
Why do we have Trent Taylor still running punt returns? We have no threat. That guy scored a punt return. We need to put Victor Bolden back there on all kicks. I keep screaming this.
Yeah,
Victor Bolden is a threat. He need to be back there on all kicks. That's the only time they score is on special teams. What if we had a threat to score on special teams and Jimmy coming out slinging like that? We in
field position,
competition now.
Yeah. I still know.
Everybody's all happy, but you want to sit them down and let everybody be miserable for a draft pick that's undetermined. Nobody even knows who this draft pick going to be. I keep telling people draft picks are underrated. We about to win out, go 6-10, and get whatever the draft pick offers us.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Time. We got our quarterback.
6-10. That would be insanely funny. One out,
we're going to win out.
Even over Jacksonville, who scares me to death. Because the Rams don't scare me anywhere near as much as Jacksonville. So, yeah, we'll oh, man.
Man, he got the ball down the field. He was moving the ball up and down the field. He got the ball in the red zone. We had a few stumbles in the red zone. Now, that I can say, okay, well, we got a short field, and we got to get a little bit better at the red zone, stop making our field goal kicker the MVP. But, hey, at no point in time in that game was I nervous of losing. I kept saying we're going to win because this quarterback is going to give us a chance. Every third down, almost it seemed like every third down we made it.
Yeah.
You know,
they converted all day.
Yeah. Pay him. We got to pay him. Give him his money. Let him play. You know, let him pay him and evaluate the team and take our time. We don't know what we're drafting right now. We're looking at everybody. Everybody ass in jeopardy. No, we don't know what we're drafting because this quarterback have our offensive line looking decent. So. If it is any patches and holes, we could probably get some free agents. We don't have to, wait for a high draft pick. But we don't know what we're doing right now. We're evaluating. That's what the benefits are by playing this guy. By playing this quarterback is evaluating the whole team. You want to sit him on the bench and you stop thinking you need something you don't even need.
Everybody, that's fully agreed. That's been understood. Raymond, let me see you tomorrow night, Raymond.
All right, yes, sir. Let's go Niners. You see it.
All right. All right. Oh, okay. And Utah, come on back. We'll get you a little. We'll get you right away. I promise. As soon as you come back in. Hey, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
What up, Ronbo?
Hey, well, Chris. Tell you what, man. We add another win. Are you happy with that win? Because everybody's like, well, we won, but what happened to our draft pick? And then there's Jimmy G. There are those of us who really are worried about that offensive line protecting him, but we still need to see him for the rest of the season. So what are you thinking?
I'm still on the offensive line train, man. I still think we need to boost that offensive line. Yeah. Saquon Barkley is cool and all, but, I mean, is he, I mean, all I got to say is it really worth drafting him and ignoring a huge need like the offensive line?
Yeah, I really wish I knew how they're going to do that. Are they going to get an offensive lineman and a free agency, or are they going to draft? I just don't know. That's a tough one to call.
They got to address that, man.
Yeah, because they're going to want to draft.
Any younger, man.
Yeah, I know. So. Yeah, I know. But they're going to want to draft. They're going to want to get an experienced offensive lineman, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, the Browns, they're going to draft Saquon Barkley, man. They have two first-round picks. His destiny is the Browns, the worst team in the NFL.
They've got to get Rosen. You know what? I don't know. Maybe they're going to like Kaiser between now and the end of the season, but they know they've got to get a quarterback and stop fooling around. It's going to be a quarterback in the first round. They got 2 picks in the first round. What number pick they got? The second pick.
I think that they're gonna for the number 12, they're gonna go a quarterback.
12.
I don't think they're gonna trade anymore. I don't think they're gonna trade down anymore because they've been doing that. Look what's going on.
But I think they're gonna go for a quarterback for the first pick because they screwed up 2 years in a row now. 2 years in a row.
You think they're getting rolled on the first pick?
Oh hell yes, because the Browns they're done. if you make one more, they would have had Wentz. They could have had Wentz. They traded it.
Yeah.
And now they got Kaiser, and he's not that guy.
Work off.
Yeah, it's Wentz. It would have been Wentz. It's Kaiser. It's Rosen this year. Almost, you got to believe it.
Well,
so.
Well, in that case, then that's just we have two great options: either trade down to draft an O-line or draft Saquon Barkley. That's what's gonna happen.
Think so?
I'm pretty damn sure that's what's gonna happen.
Oh man.
So but talking about the game, hey, Jimmy G, phenomenal, man. Love him. Yeah, his pocket presence, his accuracy, his arm.
Yep.
He's got the it.
Checks all the
boxes. All over him.
Checks every last box, man. And he's just getting started. For 1 week of practice with the ones, he's been on the scouting team. 1 week of practice with the ones, and he looked like that.
Yep.
What do you think he's going to look like in 2 weeks? You think Marquise Goodwin and Trent Tayor look good tonight?
Look next? Imagine how is he going to look next season, bro?
Oh!
Wow, that's going to be...
There won't be a defense in the league that can handle if we got a good... If these guys working together like they are now, it's going to be tough to defend the 49ers. Really tough. So this is why I know they're going to work harder on the defense.
I gotta give a special shout out to Robbie Gold, though, man. 5-5. That's
it's amazing.
It's great, man.
He wasn't about to miss in Chicago.
You know, he's got to give him some credit. I mean, I understand, you know, punters and kickers, you don't really give them much acknowledgement, but you know, you got to acknowledge him because.
Got to do it. Tell you what,
there was no touchdowns. There's no touchdowns, but you know, you still gotta acknowledge them. But I mean, overall, I think the Niners were pretty solid.
Game ball to Robbie Gould. Let me see tomorrow night. All right.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
All right. Chris, it's you, Chris. Chris, see you tomorrow night, man, on Raw, man, and wear a helmet because you know how it is on Monday nights.
It's gonna get you rough on that, man.
Oh man,
all right.
Tree's got plans. All right, like Chris, and we quickly move to Utah. Hey,
what up?
Hey, bro, what is your name?
Steve.
Steve, hey, Steve.
I called the other night and what was it? I predicted we'd win.
Oh, that was you in there. Okay.
And they would score 14, but we'd score like 30. So.
But
that didn't happen.
You had them dead right. Oh, yeah. So that's you, Steve. That's right. 30-14 was your score.
Yeah, I figured if we were able to move the ball into the red zone, you'd be able to punch it in a little easier. But maybe as time goes on, they'll get a little bit more calm and
agreed. I see that being the case next week. Actually, there's some timing issues. And the flag, Steve, I got to...
Oh, bullshit.
That's got to stop. That's got to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, they did that in the most critical wrong times. Oh, God, that's annoying.
What else? It was pretty good, though. That's awesome. They won the game.
Yeah.
He did pretty good. What else? I don't know. Just cool.
Yeah, and everybody's talking about his presence. I mean, Jimmy G came out there running that team. That's not a rookie. That's just the guy that was Tom Brady's understudy that has learned a lot and just had to wait because he's not going to take Brady. He's not going to sit Brady down. That was an amazing presence that he has. That's just mind blowing how he was doing that.
It's good vision, you know. Just can see the field and just is adapted to the NFL where. The rookie's probably not so well adapted to all the, you know, the nuances or whatever, the ins and outs and what have you of the NFL. So I know it's just a game, but I'm sure there's
it's
many
real serious
different aspects of it besides the game.
Yeah. Can you imagine, though, Steve? There's going to be guys that are standing out there. The 49ers are going to approach a lot of people next year. Can you imagine them watching and seeing the film? Check this dude out. I'll play with him all day. You know, you just don't know. Because they can see we have a very stable presence at quarterback now. A lot of guys are attracted by that or turned off. So now, when John Lynch goes out there pleading with the guys, I think they're going to come running with the opportunity to play with Kyle Shanahan, number one, and look at this quarterback. He is so legit.
Yeah.
Steve's getting ready to blow it out, man.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not far. It's just, knowledge of the system and a few good players away from becoming a real good team again. So it's all good. It'll take time, but hopefully it's fun to watch from here on out.
Yeah.
The beginning of the season was pretty rough.
Terrible.
Yeah, hopefully the game's a lot more interesting. And because it was always pretty competitive. I mean, you just knew they weren't going to win, or you just got to the point where
exactly.
they're not going to win.
Knew they're not going to win.
What's up?
Yeah, knew they weren't going to win. You're right. I always had in the back of my mind it's possible, but you have a feeling, nah, they can't do it. Look at that. And they don't go ahead and make a bonehead mistake. Oh, that's just so annoying. I just don't know what we're going to do with the mistakes. Defensively, we got a lot of people out. I keep thinking we have a lot of people out, so I can't blame the defense for what happened today. So, are you going in the draft? What are you going? You going to go first round offensive lineman? You're going to go for a wide receiver? That top priority pick. I can't put my finger on it. Is it the offensive line? Is it defensive? We need a speed rusher. Do we need that premier wide receiver? Hopefully, try to get that number one guy because Garcon's 31.
It's the best man available.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
You know what I mean? It's the best man available. Because I don't know, probably could use whoever, unless it's a quarterback. I hope that's not the case. You know what I mean? But yeah, the best man available, and then just kind of, I don't know. I mean, do you zone in on one particular position and try and fill it, or do you just okay, this is who's available, they'll fit the system, this is who we could work with them, and he's really good, but maybe I don't know. What do they do?
You hit upon I just realized something though from what you said. Since we do have multiple needs, no matter whoever's the best player available, you can go ahead and get him because he's gonna fill some void. You know what? Yeah. That's what they're going to do. I think you've got it. They're going to go if Barkley is if they don't trade down, I think they're going to. But if they didn't trade down, Barkley would be the best player available because the 49ers don't need a quarterback. And Barkley would be rolling in as the next thing that's not a quarterback as being the best player available. And some people think he's even the best player available, even amongst the quarterbacks that are going to be available. That's hey Steve, check every mock draft, early mock draft right now. You'll see Barkley's name for the 49ers.
That's okay. Oh, we'll see. I mean, just because that's what they think. I don't know.
They were right last year.
That's best player available.
Yeah.
And who they think, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's always they're just
media people. Yeah, just saying things that don't really. But last year they were accurate. That's what made me crazy.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Steve, hey, Steve, man, come on back. We'll see you tomorrow like we did. Like we did last week. All right.
Who's next week? Is it Jacksonville?
Oh yeah. No, Texas.
Texas. All right. In Texas or home?
Here you go. We could be. We're playing in Texas.
Okay. We'll call back in and make predictions and see how the week goes, and go from there. Thanks for having me on. Have a good evening.
All right, you too. And we're here Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday too. So on Red and Gold Radio. So look for you there if you got time.
Okay.
All right, Steve. Thanks for calling, man. Talk to you later.
Yep, peace.
All right. And we go to it's the bad guy.
I told y'all, Ronbo.
See, I know. Here he goes.
I told you guys.
We're playing. Oh, we got that feedback situation. I was gonna say it's always bad when Razor's right because Razor will now try to take us all to school on the fact that he told us it wouldn't be a high-scoring game.
Come on, we are not the 1989 49ers. We're not going to score 40 points. I mean, come on, now be realistic.
I never went there. I said 24. Hey, Razor, 24? You know what? We should have had at least 24. If the boneheads would stop with the flags, we should have had 24. Would have been easily too.
Of course, but we're still rebuilding. We're not there yet. But
I mean, we could stop the mistakes right now. There's no need for that.
Next week we'll score more. Houston defense isn't as good as Chicago's.
You think so? Is that right?
Oh,
Because I thought Houston's defense was pretty tough. Their
no,
secondary.
Houston is garbage. All they have is Clowney. They lost Watt. They lost Abuye. They lost Whitney Merciless. Brian Cushing is old.
That's true.
They're bad.
Jadeveon Clowney seems like a one-man wrecking crew. I've watched the Texans a couple of times, and he just freaks me out. I mean, nobody can block him. I mean, he's in on him on every play. I said, Jesus Christ, can't somebody do something with Jadeveon Clowney? We got to play them? God, Jesus Christ. The guy worries me to death.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But, Ronbo, hit it.
Oh, no. It's another Sunday night version. A special edition of Let Me Holla at Ya.
Happy Monday night, Raw Eve, whatever. But Trey from VA.
Uh-oh.
This mediocre running back we have that will not be back next year, he is not 25. He is fucking 27. He will be 28 in October.
I knew it. You can't give him a 5-year contract.
Nah, but I'm just kidding. I'm not clowning out Trey. I'm just saying Carlos Hyde is not 25, and I think he did that on purpose too. he knows.
Knowing Trey, you're probably right.
Trey did that on purpose.
Yeah.
He knows his real age. He's just trying to milk it on. But yeah, I mean, Hyde is. Tomorrow we'll get onto that, but I mean, I'm not on the Hyde wagon. But to his defense, Vic Fangio, if you were a Niner fan back in the day, I mean, not back in the day, but a few years ago, whatever, you didn't start. Vic Fangio's defense is to stop the run. That's his main priority. So
good point. Good point.
That's the only credit I'll give Hyde.
Because the secondary, we chewed up. I mean, Jimmy G just cut his secondary up. And that's what used to piss me off about our secondary. It brought back memories. Right.
Yeah, Vic Fangio's run first. Vic Fangio's pass defense is not good. I mean, Joe Flacco tore us up in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's. But I mean, still, Hyde's got to hit those holes, man. I mean, he's all the Hyde haters out there, like myself. He's proven us all right because of this, and he's getting older. So I mean, and like you said with the other guy before me, if we don't trade back, we're taking Barkley.
Now you heard it here. Razor just said it. If we're not trading back, we're taking Barkley.
Yeah, because look, we're not taking a defensive player because Kyle Shanahan, he won offense last year. John Lynch said, "F you, we're taking 2 defensive players." So we're not getting Fitzpatrick. We're not getting anybody other than a running back or a lineman in the first round.
There you go.
I mean, Ronbo, who else are we gonna get with that second or third pick? We're not getting a quarterback.
No. I feel, my feeling is he's probably going to trade it down. But the partner is what I'm worried about. Who's going to be the trade partner?
Oh, I'm telling you, like I said before, it's going to be Buffalo.
But why would Buffalo? I always wonder when anybody picks a team out, we're going to be the trade partner. Why would they trade with us?
Because they need a quarterback, and this draft is full of quarterbacks. I mean, as of right now, Denver is a few spots behind us.
Yeah,
they're going to take Darnold if he's there, and
Darnold's not coming out because he's afraid the Browns are going to pick him.
No.
You know what?
Browns are taking Rosen.
Yeah, Rosen, and then you got Baker Mayfield's going to go somewhere because they don't care about his misbehavior on the field. Baker Mayfield's
going to Washington.
Redskins would take Baker Mayfield?
Redskins are that dumb to take that quarterback. I mean, that guy has bust written all over him. Johnny Manziel 2.0.
Think so? Good
Oh,
man.
yeah. You can just tell. I mean, that's not how a quarterback acts. Quarterbacks have class. They don't fuck around like that.
Well, Jameis Winston conducted himself kind of poorly his last year.
Yeah. And look at him. He's not that good.
I know Jameis is having his problems, isn't he?
He's not that good.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. But they could be a trade partner, and I would. I don't want the 49ers to drop too deep. So you're right. I hope so.
Well, no. Buffalo's gonna lose. They lost today versus New England. Tyrod Taylor got hurt again.
Oh, no.
Not again. He got hurt. He's out.
Yeah.
Peterman's gonna blow it up.
Yeah.
And and then I think a few callers behind you. Cleveland has 2 first round pick in the top 10.
And they're not getting better. This is why I keep telling people about those first round picks being high on it. It doesn't matter, man. Some of these guys are getting better. And Cleveland's got one of the best teams in the league outside of the quarterback situation. Razor, come on, let's do this thing tomorrow night because we still got to get a lot of calls here. We must have been past the 3-hour mark.
Tomorrow it is on. Carlos Hyde is getting ripped a new one tomorrow.
Damn. I'm gonna wear a helmet and a face mask tomorrow, man. You guys, I know it's gonna get out of control.
It's gonna get bad tomorrow. I mean, you better get off now before it's too late.
I can't do that. It looks like I'm waffling. All right, Razor, be looking for you tomorrow night, man.
All right.
Oh, poor Carlos. All right, let's go to Mark. Mark.
Ronbo, I'm joining with the man, the myth, the 49 legendary fan, Ronbo Sports.
Mark, good to hear you, man. And we're not, at least we equal last year's record. I was worried about equaling last year's record. So we can do that now. We need to win one more so it doesn't look so bad. We need to beat Chip Kelly's team or else it really is bad news.
Bro, we're winning out, man.
Yeah. I can actually see that happening. I don't know what we're going to do with Jacksonville. I'm a little concerned about them. But the Titans and the Rams and the Texans, they don't really scare me.
Yeah.
The Texans,
I think we're going to win out, man.
Jacksonville does, though.
Yeah, they do. They do. But, man, Ronbo, we need to do the shout-out Sunday. You know, Colbert, Taylor, Ferrari.
Yes.
Obviously, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Gold. You know, good job, you know. So, man, these fellas stepped up and played big today. I'm excited about that. And it's amazing how different the team looks with a quarterback that everybody's fighting and playing for. And, you know, it's just
execution is actually working.
They jailed, man.
Yeah. You know?
And so, yeah, you know, you get to the line of scrimmage, he's calling his audibles and directing. Man, it was just beautiful, Ronbo.
As I said all during the course, I was watching, we look like a real football team, finally.
Oh, man. It was beautiful. But, man, one thing I got to do, Ronbo, all these Hyde haters, I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it.
Got to come back tomorrow night, Mark. Because it's only me and... Go ahead.
I got to do it. It's got to come from a Hyde supporter. It's got to come from a supporter, Ronbo. It can't come from the hater.
That's what
it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, because it's been mean. That's true.
So I need intro, Ronbo, real quick.
Uh-oh. And now, for another installment, a special edition of Sunday Night, Let Me Holler At You.
Hi, man. I've been with you. I ride with you. I'm still riding with you. That's why we're going to handle this right now. We got to get some consistency. Last week, he didn't look into it. This week, he didn't look into the game either. I don't know what's going on with him. You know, Patrick Peterson for the Cardinals out here, he had diabetes like 2 years ago. He was slow and sluggish and couldn't figure out what was going on with him. I want Carlos Hyde tested. Make sure he's good and healthy. Because something's not right with him. You know, so I can no longer stand behind, like, hey, if they get another running back, whatever. It's whatever. I'm not throwing them to the wolves. I still support him, but I can't defend. Before I'm a Hyde supporter, I'm a Niners supporter. So
I'm right there with you.
It is what it is.
Me and you was in the same boat, and also Go Hard. We've all been supporting Carlos. But Carlos came out tonight. It's like who was that? He said a child, 11-year-old child noticed Raymond's child.
Yeah.
Why is he's going through the wrong hole? I said.
Yeah, and it was one play, he had two defenders, and he was trying to get to the outside, but he had just hit it. He could have got up in between. It's just he's not. I don't know. Then he'll come back on another play and look amazing. And, you know, I don't know where his head's at or what's going on or what he's thinking about. I don't know what's going on with the brother.
And, Mark, how about the play where he was trying to slide down and keep the ball in bounds, and Carlos managed to slide on out of bounds? This is a man that's been playing football for how many? Carlos has been playing football probably since he was every little boy. The hell are you doing, Carlos?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know what that was. Me and my lady, we were debating because I said he slid on purpose. She said, no, he fell. I said, no, he slid on purpose.
He was supposed to be, but he was supposed to stay in bounds.
Like he fell. That's what.
They were supposed to, the clock was,
But that's what the difference is. The referees will understand that you're giving yourself up and mark you down in bounds or you begin your fall. But when I don't know what he was doing. So maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he's so hard that he don't know how to fall, Ronbo.
Your lady might have been right though. Carlos looked like he fell down. If he did it and made it look like that on purpose, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that dude that you see walking, cool dude, right? He walks down and he falls down the steps and he gets up. I did that on purpose, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you might be right.
That's what I don't know, man.
Blew me away.
But I got a name. You know who the rapper Gucci Mane is?
Wait a minute, what's his name? Oh, rapper Gucci Mane. Yeah.
Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
You know his thing, what he says throughout the song, guap, like guap, money, bread.
Yeah.
That's Garoppolo. From now on,
guap.
I'm in the house shouting out guap.
He's a bad dude,
that's
man.
His name.
That dude is
guap.
good.
Man,
I like that for him.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm happy. And what makes me more happy is that I'm sitting in Arizona, and my friends, everybody, Blaine Gabbert doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look too bad. Turn the game on today. My friends at the game texted me. Oh, man, we need to go ahead and get Eli. I said, man, I told you. He's going to waste 2 seasons of y'all. Yeah. Y'all going to think y'all got something. He's going to waste 2 seasons messing around with this dude.
They won't wait 2 seasons. He looked good last week, but that didn't mean he was going to look good this week.
He's keeping him in the game, but then he messes up. Like, it's when you need him. And I keep telling him, and I told him that when they first got him. I said, he's going to end up starting because your quarter Palmer's going to get hurt, but he's going to continue to let you down when you need him. That's just who he is. So I'm just excited. It just makes my day, man, that we got our quarterback, and then the Cardinals are struggling with a quarterback.
Mark, let me see you tomorrow
night. That's all I got, man, Ronbo.
All right.
I'm going to be back tomorrow. I know we're going to hear it tomorrow.
Yeah, we definitely, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mark. Have a good night.
Yeah, dude, you're sitting behind Tom Brady for 4 fucking years, waiting to play. He played 2 games last year.
Is that 49ers son?
He told fucking Belichick he didn't want to be here anymore. He wanted to go out and win.
What night did you just?
Quarterback.
What night I just woke up?
Fucking first game he put him in. Well, the first play he put him in last week for a touchdown.
I don't think he's talking to us.
First game he play him, we're gonna win. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, he's having a conversation with somebody else. He can't.
There he goes to show, bro.
Hey.
Jimmy G is that guy.
49ers son. Yo.
Well, hopefully they keep using it. Yeah.
Okay, let's go get Nate and come back. He's in the middle of a conversation. He's not talking to us. Wait, Derek.
There you go. It's all there to call it.
Are you already talking to him?
Derek.
Hey.
Hey. Derek.
What's up, Ronbo?
49er football, man. We're starting to look like a real team.
Hey.
We really look like a real team tonight. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, them boys had me on quiet time for the whole season, man. I've been able to pop my head out today.
Tell you what, man, you're right. You ain't got to have no shame today, boy. And it's obvious to everybody the 49ers got a quarterback. There's no doubt about it now. No, they're not going to use it for no trade chip.
We got a QB now.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's on and popping. I'm actually excited now.
It's going to get better, too. They don't even know what they're doing yet, either.
Ronbo.
You.
I'm on the Hyde got to go bandwagon, man. I'm sorry.
What bandwagon?
Hey, it ain't that I don't like Hyde. I like Hyde.
Oh,
don't get me wrong. I've been rooting for Hyde the whole time. But man, Saquon, man, that's a once in a lifetime back, man. You don't pass them up. We get a chance to get him, grab him.
Yeah. You know, I just wonder how they're going to prioritize their picks and who they're going to. Like Steve said, he said they'll probably just get the best player available since we got multiple positions that need filling. So I just wonder if Saquon is the one, you might be right. That will be the best player available, no doubt. They'll probably pick him up.
If
if
only
he's there.
one other person, I'm taking that high.
And who's that?
It's that the offensive lineman from Alabama. Orlando Brown.
Orlando, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take him.
Yeah, Orlando.
He's the best offensive lineman in the whole draft.
Yeah, I tell you, I wonder if they would do that. He'd be the best player
available.
available.
Who free agents are next year?
Who? Not good, huh?
We need we need offensive guards. Trey Turner, the guard for Carolina, he's a free agent next year, I think. And Gabe Jackson in Oakland, he's a free agent.
Yeah, but you know what? Those are teams that are very secure situations. I can't imagine those guys walking. I always worry about.
Man, we got the money, Ronbo.
Yeah, but I know. But does the team they're on have enough money? They'll re-sign offensive linemen. You know, you're not being responsible if you let a good offensive lineman walk. I can't imagine that. This is why I always say, you know,
Cincinnati did it last year.
I know.
They let Zeitler
and look what happened. And look what happened to them. They look like ass this year. So man, maybe Cincinnati couldn't afford him. This is a situation we can capitalize on. For those teams that have to let these guys walk because they can't afford to pay them, that's another story. I don't remember any. When's the last time an offensive lineman got franchise tagged?
It's been a minute.
Well, so yeah,
but I'm cool with our offensive lineman. Only person I don't want to see there next year is Kilgore. He got to go. Our center, man, he got to go.
He had a pretty good game today, strangely though.
Yeah, but we play somebody good. It always seems like our whole pocket gets crushed, and it's always the interior, and it's usually him.
Yeah, I know. You know what?
But,
today he had to deal with Akeem Hicks today. You know what? I don't know. Maybe they taught him something during the last week or something. He looked better than usual today. In fact, the whole offensive line looked better today. But I think that has more to do with Jimmy Garoppolo than anything else, though.
Yeah, but we get that wide receiver from SMU. I think we can get him in late first round or early second round.
Oh man, is that Cortland you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton. And I know the 49ers are looking at him.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up though, man. I just had to holler at you. I ain't hollered at you in a minute. I'm gonna let you get the rest of your callers in here, and I'll probably call in tomorrow or something.
All right, appreciate that, man. Yeah, you definitely need to get in here tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
All right.
All right, Derek. Have a good night.
All right, man. Y'all, not a faithful, man. All day.
Yes.
I'm out.
All right. You know, and it's funny because we're gonna have the first Monday that we're not crying. It's gonna be pretty fun. Nate. It's always fun tonight. Nate's he's probably doing yoga. He's probably in some weird position. Nate. Hello, Nate. Okay. But we won't wait. Maybe we go to Bishop. Let's go to Bishop. Oh, Bishop.
Ronbo.
Hey. What's up, dude?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Hey,
Bishop.
Ronbo, let me call you back, man, because I can barely hear you, man.
Oh, you can't hear me? Okay. All right, go ahead and see what happens.
Okay, all right.
All right. Let us see. Now, well, we'll check with Derek now, see if he... Yo, Derek!
Ronbo!
Derek, how does it feel to be 2-10?
Better than 1-10, buddy. Yeah, better than 1-11. Better than 1-11.
You know, because haters love to come in and jump on us because we lost another game. They have to take a day off today, Derek. I am so delighted. Oh, I should give that Seahawk fan a give that Seahawk Sean, the Seahawk troll that comes in and makes a big joke on Instagram each and every loss we make just to repeat the record. Hey, Sean, not today.
Man.
You know what I love about that, too? The Hawks got to play. They got to play. They're going to get their ass killed tonight when they get through playing. No, they're going to play the.
Hell yeah.
They're playing Philly.
But
That's
the Seahawks
right.
have no culture.
They're dead meat. Oh, Derek. Well, Derek, your thoughts on this game, man?
Jimmy G, man, that dude's the real deal, bro. Like,
agreed.
I don't know what. No doubt. Like, the Bears are not even. He's the real deal. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm glad he got you play the Bears first.
I know, like our season is lost already, and there's like some people that want us to keep on losing.
lose draft picks, I say fuck that.
Yeah, same here.
I go in the mentality of every week just wanting to win. Like, I don't give a fuck about the draft. That's just like, whatever, dude.
It doesn't help. And besides, Derek, as well as our people draft, they don't need to be at the exact top point of the draft. Did you see how well we did last year? With the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th, and 7th round pick, we picked up Adrian Colbert. So we know what we're doing. 7th round pick. I can't get over that. Derek, you okay?
Everybody's going after Hyde today.
You haven't seen anything yet, Derek. Come on back tomorrow night. It's going to be ridiculous, man. I would just stand back out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlos is in trouble.
Yeah, and shout out to that dude, Derek, the caller before me. Like, we're both Derek's and we both think alike. We both like Hyde, but we know what has to happen for us to go to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mark from Arizona, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the last caller?
Derek?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead, Derek. What else?
Yeah, man, we know who we have to get if we want to get to the next level, though.
And who is
franchise.
that? Yeah, I know. The man is Barkley. Barkley's on a bus, man, because everybody wants him. But he doesn't look like any kind of bust, though. He does. He's disappeared a few times this year, from what I understand, though. So we'll see.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. We're set, baby. We're set.
I agree. I'm looking forward to that. When you've got your quarterback, everything else falls into place, no problem. You can get other players from skill positions, no problem. But a quarterback, you look like Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Kaiser's very bad because he's a rookie, but Kaiser's got an all-star. People don't know it, but Kaiser's got an all-star staff around him. They can use a better running back. But, man, every player on that team, they are deep at every position with good talent. They just can't win. That's strange. That's scary.
Yeah, man. I was looking at some stats yesterday. I mean, the other like a week or two ago, and the Cleveland Browns, they actually have a pretty good defense. They don't let up a lot of yards. I was surprised by that. They're in the top 10, top 15. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, man. Look at the people they've drafted. Their front seven. That's just crazy. All those guys are good.
Yeah, man.
Every last one.
And they have some playmakers on offense, too. They have Njoku. I know you wanted him.
I did.
And they also have, what's his name? Gordon, too.
He's coming back. Oh, and they still can't win? Jesus. That's scary. You got some of the best talent. There are certain coaches that go in there and take over that team and go to the Super Bowl. They only need a quarterback, but not really. Look at how many teams that went to the Super Bowl didn't have a quarterback. I don't know what's going on. That's scary. So they'll go for Rosen in the first round. I got a feeling. Because they're going to finally think they got the franchise quarterback.
Badass.
Yeah. That could do it. So, we'll see.
Good, man. We'll see. We're a few months away, but, man, like I tell you, man, even though we're out of it, I still want us to win every week. I don't give a fuck about the draft position. I do, but the winning's more important to this team.
Yeah. You gotta get that winning culture going. Derek, we're going to talk about this tomorrow night, man. And Carlos Hyde is going to be in trouble. So I tell everybody tomorrow night, if you're a Carlos Hyde fan, be prepared. All right, Derek.
Carlos Hyde and Louis Murphy, they're both going to get their asses chewed out tomorrow. Watch.
I know Louis did mess up too, didn't he? All right, Derek. See you tomorrow, man.
All right, dude.
All right. And let's see if Nate is ready yet. Nate.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I was just cooking.
I knew it. It's that time of day. Well, Nate.
Yeah, I was cooking.
Well, Nate, I know how you used to like Trubisky and all, and tonight you must have had mixed emotions tonight.
No, Trubisky, he played a little well. He played well. He just needs more experience.
Yeah, that's true. I saw saying he played better than I expected him to, actually. He hasn't been that bad this season anyway. They need another coach, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, they need an offensive coordinator, somebody who can teach him a little more on the quarterback side.
Mm-hmm.
But Garoppolo, I wasn't surprised about Garoppolo at all. I knew he had it. So remember, I said we're gonna at least win the game. I knew we were gonna win the game. I was not surprised about Garoppolo's performance today.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I've been running that argument for about 3 weeks.
And now we got a quarterback. we got a quarterback.
Yeah. And don't have to draft him.
Yeah.
Don't have to use any picks, Nate. Just go ahead and get your other players and fill it around them.
We got a quarterback, though. We got a quarterback. Finally, man.
In the best position. Yes.
That's all I wanted to say, man. I finally got a quarterback. And that's it, man. I'm happy. And, like, people were bitching about the second-round pick, giving up the early second-round pick.
Yeah.
I was not. I was happy about it. I was like, man, we got Garoppolo coming in. We'll see what can happen. He's been under the tutelage of Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. He knows how to run an offense, NFL style.
God, he knows.
He just needed a chance. He's never had a chance.
Watching him was just crazy. He came out there running that team like he's been running the team for years. Can't wait till he really is running the team for a year. Badass. Woo.
Oh, we're going to win we might win the next game. The defense. See, I told you, the defense, all we needed was the better offensive play. Now the defense looks good, too.
Because they're getting more rest. Yeah. They're not out there every couple of minutes. So, all right,
Thomas Thomas sucked a little bit, man. God, I can't get to the quarterback. Like, I don't know, man. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Get other people on the line. Yeah. But I'm happy about the quarterback, and I got nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
But you got to say you got to do your Nighthawk.
I know, I do. Go Nana.
Bye, Nate.
All right, man.
Oh, man.
Take it easy, man.
And there he is. It's Tony, the legend killer, Orton.
What's up, Ronbo Maniacs?
Tony, your score, I think, was almost accurate. No, you were the minus 100-something. Yeah. No, he was close. I mean, that game, I tell you, I've never been so frustrated in my life, though. We won, yes. But, Tony, what are we going to do with the flags? There must be some way to get these guys to stop that. Man, we lost that game. I mean, we should have scored more points than that. So it looked like a mediocre win because the 49ers insist on messing up around the goal line.
Right.
Didn't you love it when you seen Jimmy G out there yelling and screaming at people? He was all over the guys. I loved it. That's a take charge quarterback. Man, that's so good. They're probably going to tell him after they sit in the locker room, hey, Jimmy, you got a little crazy out there, man. We didn't know who you were there for a minute. Jimmy, hey, listen, man, when I'm on the field, I'm serious, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. If I said things to you that were offensive, I didn't really mean it in that way. I just wanted to win the game, okay? And they got to appreciate that. I could be onto something there. They might have been that way. Man.
Yeah. He may be pretty to look at, but man, he'll get in your face.
Oh yeah, he got pissed off. You could see it. He was ready. He had receivers doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. You can see he's a perfectionist. That's what I like about him. You see when he's standing on the sidelines, he looked really disturbed from that Lewis Murphy weak takeaway. Jesus, Lewis, eat your cereal before the game. What was that about? Man.
Now let's give credit to Kyle Fuller. You got to remember,
guy's a maniac. I was
played the Bears on the opening game at Levi's. He was the same corner that gave us fits. I think Cap threw 2 interceptions during that game.
Guy is scary. I agree. He is tough. If he's ever a free agent, that's the first guy that Lynch has got to get on the phone with quickly. My God, he's a terror. He was all over the field. Ho! Man.
Well, he's actually probably one of the more underrated corners in the league, to be honest.
Gotta be. If he's underrated in any capacity, it's just terrible. It's a hard-working boy. Damn, he's bad. Every receiver, I mean, no matter where they threw the ball, Barkley was somewhere, I mean, what's his name again? Fuller. No matter where they threw the ball, it seems like Fuller was somewhere near the play. So he's like Reuben Foster. Hang it. Anyway, we got past him. So, yeah. Thanks. Good. Put him away.
How about little Trent Taylor, man? I was like, whoa.
Oh, what a day. What a day. I knew it. I said Trent Taylor should be very valuable because the fact is this guy reads quickly and gets rid of that ball. Taylor's not going to get hung up on it, and he puts that ball right where you need to put it. Taylor did a job. Yo! Kim and Marquise, I knew they were going to be the factors. I've never been that right before, though. That's why I was kind of shocked. Goodwin Taylor. Whew. Man.
Yeah, I was surprised by the lack of deep shots. No shot plays this game.
Because I think you mentioned it yourself. Fangio's not going to allow that. You're not going to get deep downfield on him. He lets everything go underneath and tries to contain it. But we still worked our way down the field. There's a flaw in Fangio's thinking in doing that way, too. You can get killed like that, too. Had we not made a lot of mistakes, we could have scored at least 2 more touchdowns. So, I don't know.
Yeah. If we were more polished this game, it could have been a lot. It wouldn't have been so close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 2 touchdowns, I know for sure we lost. So that's 14 instead of those 3s. 14, 15. So that's like 17, 20, somewhere in there. If we don't do that, 5, he kicked 5 field goals. Yeah. Because you take away 3 of those field goals, that's 9 points. Yeah, we could have 14. Yeah. 20, at least 20 points. And it should be that way in the future. They'll polish that out, though. It had something to do with them just being new together, I think. The flags, I can't explain that. That's going to be a problem no matter what, though. We'll see.
When Casillas got that strip sack, which was great, by the way. Did you see if it was coming? If he was a stand-up linebacker or if he was had his knuckle
He was standing up. I seen him coming off that edge. It's a funny because the camera angle was great. You see him standing up over there on the edge, and he's staring in, and it's as if the offensive linemen don't know he's there. As soon as that ball snapped, he comes zipping back there, and nobody touched him. I think I mean a little resistance from one person, but he went right back there and smacked the ball right out of. Poor Trubisky had no idea what was going on. All of a sudden, he's looking back like, "Oh my God!" And Elvis Dumerville was almost there as well. He didn't see that Casillas did that. He didn't jump on that ball. Dumerville has he recovers that ball if he sees it. So, man. I love this team now. Well, at least today I do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we do in the offseason, man, because we're in the market for a big-time edge rusher. Casillas is good depth, but I was just surprised they slid Tank to the bench so easily. No Aaron Lynch, too. Lynch was more expected, but I guess, I don't know, maybe they're not so high on Tank either, and I think they seem to like Ronald Blair. As long as they keep Blair. Blair has a lot of potential. He's a young player, and I think he's a great athlete. So,
I think you're right. I think they were just looking at people today too. They want to see more Casillas. I think they were looking at people. Ronald Blair. I think Blair's in too. I think you're right. Tony, we see tomorrow night, man, on Raw, man. It's gonna be hilarious. As you know, Trey's got a vendetta. He's gonna get in tomorrow night. Carlos Hyde is in deep trouble. I just heard somebody mention Lewis Murphy. So poor Carlos.
All right, but before I go, I have good news, everyone. The Reuben is back at Subway. It's a good omen. Peace.
And Tony keeps up with these things. Thanks, Tony. Everybody's rushing down there now. Have a good night, Tony. Oh, been a long day, fam. My God. It's been nothing but fun. And there's the depressed Niner fan. Depressed, you've got to undepress today, man. What's he saying? I don't see any of these upcoming wide receivers becoming free agents. I see depressed Niner fan goes in and puts spotlight on. But there's the guy from Miami. I don't see the Dolphins letting him go, though. That's the only thing I see. The poor New York Browns, Ian Sharp, funny. Iron Sheik says, G-Man 210. And depressed Niner, that's why I don't see them leaving their teams. Those guys, they really are good. And Josh Rodriguez brings up a very painful. We've done that on so many players. We passed up on Odell Beckham Jr. in the draft. You know what? Beckham Jr.'s got to be careful, though. If they're going to lose, Manning's going to be in Jacksonville next year more than likely. If, you mess with Beckham too much, he'll be looking to get out, too. Or else he'll force a trade of some time. So, we got so much. The offseason, I can't wait. This year's going to be outrageously fun. Oh, God. So anyway, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and shut down here. And And we'll see you tomorrow night on Raw. And also, are we... Oh, play, before you leave, please, give me those likes. I have no shame about that. You know this. Don't forget your like. Fam, rewind. We'll see you in a little bit. Niners!